What is up, guys?
Oh, hi.
Hey.
Might help if I have the fucking mic down, right?
So, welcome back to Talking Guns, episode 2. 2? Yeah, we might as well make t-shirts now. Yeah.
I mean, we can do that.
Yeah.
Totally capable
Talking
of doing
buns.
that. We can do that. Talking buns!
Talking Guns.
I mean, I can talk about buns. You want to talk about buns? Are we talking like
Thank you,
hamburger
David.
buns or fucking hot dog buns or like ass?
Oh, and biddies. So do we divide revenue in half when we do a Talking Guns?
Just take the shit. I don't care.
I was thinking about that last time. Like, I got a sub last one.
Oh
Why
my
would I do
god.
that?
All right, you know, I understand an over-analytical mind. I've been guilty of that myself, but no. Let's not do this.
Okay. Okay, we'll figure that out in the future.
No, it's fine.
All right. Well, thank you. Thank you for the revenue. Thank you very much. And puns. And buns. And nuns. And we put all those together.
I like onions.
And onions. And funyuns. And now we're dones.
Yeah, let's be dones.
So, we're going to go over what we've been playing this week. Now, I've only been playing Destiny, so we're going to start with Justin.
Really? Dude, we start with me
Justin's
last
been
time.
playing.
Come on now. No. I want you to
Okay.
take a dominant role, not dominant role.
All right.
Hang on. I
All
want you
right.
to take a lead role this time because
Yeah,
I
I'm
feel
gonna be
like
on
I
top for
feel
this-
like I
for this
fucking
one.
diarrheaed
Okay.
the fucking mouth last
Okay.
one. So
I've been pretty much just playing Destiny, and I got the Malfeasance.
what is the
I got that since our last one. So there is this hand cannon that you get from killing a special butthole, this most special of buttholes, and it is amazing. Maybe we can hop to a part where there we go. We're using it right there. And that thing is amazing. So what it does is it shoots these special slug rounds. It's made from like nasty takenness or whatever. And there's this whole quest line you had to do and a bunch of stuff you had to do in Gambit to get it and stuff like that, which is really fucking cool. But it's a 15-shot hand cannon that looks sick as shit. And it shoots these slugs that when 5 stack into an enemy, they explode, which is awesome. So I've been having a ton of fun with that thing. It looks mean. It has like barely any recoil, and I've been really loving using that. I'm glad I went for that instead of this other thing that was going on during that time period. That was the Wishender bow to shoot dragon eggs and stuff. But
So that's a monster. And well, 5 rounds. You don't have to really worry about it in fucking PvP right now. Anyway, at least Crucible, right?
yeah. Which they probably did on purpose so that you couldn't.
Time to kill is so fucking fast anyway.
Yeah. But a nice thing about it is, even if I do shoot somebody with it and I don't get that 5, when they die, they still explode with it, which can hurt people next to them. So
You always
so
tell
that's
where my
nice.
brain goes. It's always towards Crucible-related
Yeah.
events.
And
So-
speaking of the Crucible, and I played a little bit of the competitive side
Yeah.
this week to see how that's going. Like where Blast Zone Berserkers would be sitting there, and I hated competitive. Hated it. It was bad. It's because like we talked about last time, competitive should not have supers. Because there's a super right now on the Warlock, the new Void one, where it literally took 40 rounds from my pulse rifle. That's a 4-shot burst of an energy weapon to kill him. Coming at me, like this thing is ridiculous. It's ridiculous. So fighting that would be it's just stupid. Now there is a cool new game mode called Breakthrough that is very objective oriented, and we played that as well when we did competitive. So there's a breakthrough drone thing. I don't know why they call it. It's just a point that you go and cap in the middle. So your team of 4 versus their team of 4 try to get to the middle, try to take it. You got to hold it, and then it goes to you're going to go hack their vault. So you pretty much just go cap that too. So it made it so that you were playing off that objective hardcore, and it was a lot more sweaty than just like capture the flag. Problem with that is if I have to hold a point and we cap it faster if we're all on it, and the respawns are longer. It's a longer time. If you die, you have to wait a while, then you have to get back into the fight. And when they're on the defensive at the last bit, they spawn right next to it, which also can hurt them if you go and camp their spawn, which is really stupid. But so like say like a super comes in, you know, we're capping it. We were at like 99% capped, and then a dude just came in and you know, it's like, well, we just lost that round because dude just hit a button and won. So yeah.
Well, there's going to have to be some definite tweaking to a lot of things. I don't know if that's because, like I said before, last time we did this was, I don't know if it's just such a fucking new system that we have to adapt to it, or we're just trying to learn it, or if they just kind of... All I'm saying, they're going to have to do a bunch of more stuff before this thing ever gets like a fucking competitive ladder that's actually a competitive ladder anyway. So, I'm trying to see where they're gonna have to do something. Let's just put it that way. They're gonna have to do something for this to actually have a circuit. So yeah. I think it's leaning that way. I think it's finally starting to actually have some gravitational lean that way, but I just don't know how long that's gonna be, you know. So
yeah, I think they also, the devs themselves, need to, like, right now they're in damage control, I feel like, because of all this new stuff they created.
Well, they've been broken. Destiny 2's been fighting an uphill battle since release anyway, so it's...
Yeah. I mean, the game's a lot better than it used to be, but there's just certain things that are like, you need to fix that.
I mean, I will admit that it is definitely in a much better state than it was. It's just, it doesn't really... When you see them follow the same kind of like market, I don't want to say scheme maneuver, pathway that they did with like the first one, where like Taken King was like, oh yeah, Taken King revolutionized the game in the first one, right? You know, so usually you're supposed to learn the lessons of the past, but you know,
supposed to anyway. I mean, you'd think, but
you know,
I swear, if D2 would have dropped the way it is now, just imagine where we'd be now.
That's what you were hoping, though. Like we were hoping it would have been that way, but
yeah.
Like I said, I'm not gonna judge it too harshly because the community supported me in acquiring it on a personal level. So I don't have anything bad to say. I mean, everything's been a free game for me when it relates to Destiny 2. So I enjoy playing it because people want me to play it, and I play it. So it's been a good time.
And there's so much to do now. I mean, you know, regardless of my issues with it, this is all I've been playing. You know, I know I have a ton of other games to get to, but like, you know, like I was sitting here and we were talking about over analytical brains. So I was sitting here like, all right, so Justin played Fallout 4, Ground Branch, Ring of Elysium. He did his Wednesday stuff. He's got all this other stuff. What did Nade do?
Nade played Destiny 2.
That's all I did. I didn't even boot up another game. That's all I played.
Well,
that's it.
I had my niche. I had Armor 3. And what's Justin playing Armor 3? What's he playing this week? Armor 3. What's he playing Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday? Set Armor 3. I mean,
it's fun.
Once you got it, you got it. You know.
See, that's all Paladin's been playing. Shit. But you did play some Rocket League the other day when we got super salty with Gambit. Yeah, that did happen. Yeah.
Rocket League's one of those games I'll probably never play but watch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's fun. That's fun.
Yeah.
It's not, for me, it's not one of those games. I don't know. There's a lot of games like that like after I've sunken up, like same thing with PUBG and stuff like that. Games like that, like where after a while I'm like,
I don't want to hear that name.
Spending my time on something else right now. You know, like I could do like something with progression.
No,
you know
fuck that game. Just fuck that game. Everything about that game.
Warframe. Yeah.
Okay, Warframe. Yeah, it's a good game.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I mean, I'll get to it. I'll get into Warframe someday. Someday I'll get into Warframe. I know I will. I have other things I want to play right now, and it'll be there, and it's free, so I don't have to worry about that, and it'll just get better. So I don't have to worry about that. Yeah. So Destiny. The PvP it's not for the competitive side, not where we want it to be. For Blast-Zone Berserkers of far competitive, unless we're just going to accept, like I got pissed. I think we were playing it last night. I got so pissed I said, fuck it. I'm accepting the shotgun meta. And I just got angry and I just equipped it and I just started melting people. And I didn't enjoy it either. I was just like, hey, I just killed that guy. You want to know how? I just clicked my mouse. That was it. That's all I did. No skill, you know, like, I was stupid.
That sucks, man. That sucks. That's why I've been kind of like hanging. I've just kind of been hanging back till it gets to a state where it's not like that, and it goes back to being more methodically driven gameplay. Let's put it that way.
But like what you said though last episode about lane control, it's still totally that. Still much. Still very much. Yeah. Ikelos lifestyle. Mm-hmm.
I thought that said keto lifestyle for a minute. I was like, oh, okay.
All about that keto. But I will say this though. We do have private matches. That's been a thing for a while, so we can go in there and do our own thing.
Yes.
Iron Banner comes around. Other than just getting gear from it for our PvP needs, that's about it. There's nothing too special there. It is light oriented, which we talked about last time, which would kind of screw you if you haven't been playing all day, every day. They did. Oh, well, thank you.
A shower of fountain sparks there.
Yeah. They did release a couple new maps. It seems like yesterday.
Who? What? Huh?
So that was cool. Yeah, they released a couple new maps, and I think if you hopped in and you saw one of those new maps, you remember Trials? That Trials map, it was like the Salt Planet, where everything was like gray.
Yeah.
All that. So they made a new one, and I know you like pulse rifles, so that map is super fucking open, but it's also got a bunch of like block-like cover and stuff that made it for like lane control and stuff. Damn, everything's showering right now.
Yeah.
Well, thank you guys. Thank you very much.
What made you think I like pulse rifles? Like because I use them a lot?
Yeah. Yeah. And there's a new one that you would just, because it's a 4-shot burst.
I think it's mostly because of the drops I get. All the good drops I get are pulse rifles, and I'm just like, I want my auto rifle, and it's like, I don't know, get a pulse rifle, so I just adapt with the pulse rifle, you know. Maybe I'm drawn to them. I don't know.
They're not too viable right now. There aren't a lot of good ones. So.
Well, if I'm gonna do lane control, I definitely want pulses. I'm not gonna lie. I am kind of partial. So.
Jeez, I keep hopping in at the end of a fucking video.
Yeah, like what are you fucking trying to fucking tell me to the subconscious mind there, Nate? What's going on?
Yeah. I don't know. Here's some Gambit. Yeah. They do need to do some changes to Gambit. I've been playing a fuck ton of Gambit.
Yeah.
It's got some problems. Like when you invade, you can spawn on people, like right on somebody. Yeah. Like I've had several times now. No. And I'm holding moats, right, that I need to go deposit, and they have wall hacks, the invader. They can see wherever you are.
Yeah.
And he spawns right behind me and just shoots me in the back. And I'm like, well, okay, all right. That's whatever. All right, cool. And it's supposed to be competitive. So, yeah. That whole thing. And the lag is bad because it's not dedicated servers. It's so bad. I've had enemies on that just blip all over the place. Other people who have been playing Gambit have totally seen it. So, well, he just doesn't have any good pulses.
Well, I never said.
How could you not like pulses?
Nobody said anything about not liking pulses. It's just.
Yeah.
I didn't say it was my favorite either.
Yeah, he hasn't seen the new pulses. For example, like Chattering Bone, go figure, Claws of the Wolf. Those, like, I'm using, this is Bygones I'm using right now, I think. Yeah, this is Bygones. This is the Gambit pulse. That thing's pretty good. It's got a good rate of fire on it and hits pretty well there. I quite enjoy that one. Claws of the Wolf is amazing. I have Outlaw Rampage on that. So since random rolls, you can find like what you like in a weapon. For example, the Claws of the Wolf I have is Outlaw and Rampage. So Outlaw, if you get a crit kill, it ups the reload speed. Rampage stacks up to 3 times, does more and more damage. So like you're just like melting people. So
Dirk's trying to make a shot at me because I'm all about slaying bodies and shit, but apparently I like pulses. Yeah, okay. All right. I got you. I got you there, buddy. I got you figured out. Don't worry about it.
Also, go figure is a pulse. It's called that. Wow,
really? That's see, I'm not gonna put that together. I took it a completely different direction.
Yeah. It's a pretty good one though. I have its energy variant, which is wrong side of right or right side of whatever. Right side of wrong. There's 2 weapons that are named that. And I've been using that because I've been working on a quest right now, the Redrick's Claymore or whatever. I've been working on that. I need pulse rifle kills. And that thing, dude, 4-round burst. I have Outlaw and Head Seeker on it. So, you know, pulse rifle is going to be, it's a 4-round burst. I start on their chest and let it go up.
Good.
So what Head Seeker does is body shots make crit shots do more damage. So it's perfect for a pulse with a 4-shot burst. So it's like stack that damage and then kill. And it's a 2-burst kill with that thing, which is better than most if you have that perk on it, where it's usually a 3, even on their head. So pretty sweet pulse there that I like, that I'm working towards. And that quest line's ridiculous. You have to do... It's one of those. It's why I want it is because it's one of those guns that you have so much shit that you have to do with it that barely anybody has it. It's only like 1,500 people in the game, period, have it or something like that. So it's crazy.
Crazy.
So now more on the PvE side of Destiny. I did get to do a little bit more of the raid, the new raid, and the amount of teamwork in it, as well as it makes it so that nobody can be getting carried and be a little bitch, and I appreciate that. You know, like, well, can I just sit over here and not do anything? Like, no, you have to do your fucking part too, dude. So I appreciate that in the new raid. Specifically, there are sections of it where everybody gets put up separately. Like, you all got your own thing that you're doing. Like, you're all doing the same thing, but got your thing that you are doing. So I appreciate that. And also, it's pretty nice when if you wipe on a damage phase or something like that, and it shows how much damage each person did, and you'd be like, "What the fuck, dude? What were you doing over there? Jacking off or something? What is this? Everybody else is in the millions. You're sitting over here at 10,000. What'd you do?"
Maybe he's playing support as a healer. Well, wait, there's no healers.
Well, there is
Really?
now, actually. Yeah.
Well, okay, warlocks. All right. Okay,
yeah,
hang on.
Warlock thing.
Hang on.
The warlock's got a super that can almost heal through anything. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, it's a super, and not to mention their little fucking aura shit.
The little rift thing or whatever. Yeah.
So.
Or if you're a Titan now, because they changed the low wall barricade, you don't have to crouch and peek over it to get the ammo reload. It's just standing next to it. Period. So that thing's amazing. And you remember ever using Sweet Business? The Gatling gun?
Yeah.
So with the new rally barricade that you just have to stand next to it and it just keeps reloading the magazine, I sat there today with that thing and just like I went through I think about 800 rounds without having to reload. It was
That's what I'm talking about. Cyclic,
I just sat there and
cyclic
like, all
death.
the enemies, yeah. All the enemies in front of me were dead and I just kept shooting, and there's some blueberries running around that were like, what is this guy fucking doing? I'm just sitting there like,
You better be fucking war crying the entire time. Yes, you did it again.
Am I not in? What am I in right now?
I don't know. You think you're in? I don't know, man. I think you just keep clicking around and not realizing. I don't know.
Last broadcast. Okay. Well, it's like 4 hours, and if I hit like right here, it shouldn't be going to the end of it, right?
I don't know.
I don't know.
It's your broadcast, man.
Oh, that's fucking weird. Whatever, dude. Whatever. All right. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. United. Yeah. I mean, I wasn't going to throw out any names, but a dude that we did the raid with kind of. Yeah. But, yes, so many more amazing things that are dynamics that actually change how you approach an a part of the encounter or whatever you're doing. They're giving you more tools to be like, hold on. We could come up with a more efficient way to do this as a team. Let's do that. Like, hey guys, I just dropped my barricade. Get over to me so we can, or like, I'm going to drop my healing here, or, you know, whatever you're going to do. That is much better than it was before, where before it was kind of like, all right, okay, that's fine. You know, we can kind of help each other, sort of. You know, that's about it, though. Mm-hmm. So a lot more there, which is good. Melting point is another thing. Yes. The Titans have an ability where they can shoulder charge and add a debuff to the enemy where they take 50% more damage. So that's another mechanic there that you can utilize as a team. Hunter has an ability that can do that too. That Well of Radiance super that we're talking about that heals also gives a damage buff to you. So that's pretty nice. So yes, yeah, a lot more there. I'm rather enjoying it. I'm still playing it all day, every day. So good. And I don't usually do that with games. Boom.
Oh, burp.
All right. Now we talked about me and what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Destiny and stuff like that. As far as what's coming with Destiny, they've got an update coming out in December. We're supposed to buff a bunch of stuff, add machine guns, stuff like that.
Oh.
As far as that's concerned, yeah.
Yeah.
I think machine guns, especially with talking guns and all that, could be pretty sweet. Be pretty fun. I'm excited to see where that goes and what they do with that. I hope they're just ridiculously OP and they're broken and then they have to fix them later.
That's not going to establish the PvP balance we want, Nade.
Well, they could just, they could patch them separately.
Or they could just have do it right the fucking first time miraculously, somehow magically, and we won't have to have this, right?
Wait a minute. That's a thing? You can do that?
It's possible.
Huh. Games can do that? Do we know?
You mean nowadays? You mean nowadays?
Yeah, nowadays.
Like nowadays, like you can actually not have a day one patch for something? I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean,
well, with the way they send out games is they usually have they stop development and then they're putting it into discs
and it goes gold.
Yeah. And then they're still working on it, but they still had to stop at that time period. So I understand the day one patch and blah blah blah, but yeah. Or okay, so what's an example of a game? I'm trying to think of an example of a game day one that I had no problems with through the entirety of it, and it was great.
You mean before?
A lot of older games didn't have that problem.
Yeah, like back when there were actually expansion packs and the term DLC was not used. I think that's about the only time you're gonna ever have that discussion.
Yeah, where you never had game updates or patches because it was fine. The good old days. Yeah. Indeed. Although, yeah. I mean, take a Hellblade: Senua's Sacrifice, for example. Did not that game through and through was pretty okay. Wasn't a problem there. No problem. I quite enjoyed that. It was a great experience from start to finish.
Mm-hmm. Never played it, but watched it. It's a good time.
Yeah, that was a damn good game. I highly recommend playing it. By the way, highly recommend. That was a great experience. You have to wear headphones when you play it. Yeah. They did a great job on the audio design. It was perfect.
Oh yeah.
All right. Enough about Destiny. So, I see you've been playing a lot of Fallout 4 this week.
Yes. So, I think as we discussed last week, I was doing a. Did I say I started my playthrough, or I was going to start my playthrough? I don't remember what I said last week.
I think you'd already started it at that point.
Yeah, doing a Snake Plissken playthrough from Escape from New York or Escape from LA. Take your fucking pick. Actually incorporated his armor into the game. In preparation for Fallout 76, just figured I'd go and try to enjoy that facet and do that again. But Fallout 4 being Fallout 4, I need to find a mod that's going to change his voice because he sounds like a fucking pussy compared to Snake Plissken, and I'm getting real sick of that.
Yeah. That was a problem in Fallout 4. Is the male character sounded like a little bitch.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm a super nice guy, and I'm like, I'm not a super nice guy. No matter the guys I portray are not super. If I wanted to portray a super nice guy, great. I don't have to change personality types at all, but fuck all that. So, I mean, it's cool. I mean, of all the weapon mods and stuff like that, the animations I'm rocking now. I use not War Criminal, but it's War Daddy. So, animation changes and stuff like that are pretty cool. It's just a cool little, just building the hype for Fallout 76, which I think we had a discussion on Fallout 76 and what we're going to do with that, and my views on what should be the first thing done and everything else. So I mean, not really much to say other than just pushing through.
You mean nuke people?
Yeah, new people. Yes.
Yeah.
People. So I just been playing around with that.
Well, they're putting out a beta for, apparently Xbox gets it early on the 23rd of October, and other places get it the 30th for the beta for that.
People still fucking love them consoles, man. Okay.
Yeah.
Whatever.
But hey, I mean, apparently there was some talk about you only get like maybe 4 hours of gameplay for the beta, which makes me think that what if it's one of those situations that if you play longer than that, it's boring. So you don't want, like, that's why they did that. You know what I mean? Like, I don't have more than 4 hours worth of shit to do.
Are you being mistrusting of Bethesda, Nate?
This is their first time they've done a multiplayer game like this. They did hire outside help to do it, though.
ESO, I guess, but...
Well, like this, though. You know what I mean? Like, that's an MMO.
Well, I mean, 4 hours. I mean, 4 hours is better than no hours, I guess. 4 hours is like, why 4 hours?
Maybe just make you keep you hungry, I would assume. So if you're not one of those people that is going like
why not like a couple days, like
you don't even sleep, like, you know, and you just not like it's not available for a couple days. You just personally only get to play like in game for 4 hours.
No other beta does that though. Like, what are you gonna beta test in 4 hours? I mean, you can find stuff, but like, why?
Yeah, it would be more of a trial at that point.
It's like you download a demo disc or something.
Yeah.
Like,
I don't. I did for Mass Effect Andromeda. You got like 10 hours.
That's questionable. It doesn't make sense to me. If you want to accurately beta test a game, why 4 hour limitations?
I mean, I don't know if that's like concrete. They're gonna do that. That's just what I've heard from some people.
Oh.
Around.
Okay. So it's not concrete source from the source itself. It's just what people are saying.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Speaking of what people are saying.
Oh, is this that thing? Is it that thing?
I'm gonna interject with that real quick. I'm watching your face right now. Baldur's Gate 3. Apparently, God damn it. Guy who did the first Fallout. I'm trying to remember his name.
Baldur's Gate 3.
And it was on the fucking, I had it and I lost it. It's right in the credits when you fire up Fallout 1 and 2. I'm trying to remember the name and I've lost it. Fallout 3. Do you know the speculative studio that's going to take on that? Not Fallout 3, I'm sorry. Baldur's Gate 3. You know the speculative studio that's planning on taking that on? Or at least the rumor?
ZeniMax?
Larian Studios.
Larian Studios, okay. So they're not keeping it.
But
Obsidian?
Supposedly Larian disavowed that in their statement. So if you look it up, I'm going to look it up right now.
Okay.
Baldur's Gate 3.
If you could send me a link of that, I can pull that up.
I'm going to pass it to you. Brian Fargo. There we go. Brian Fargo. I'm going to pass you this link right now. I'm going to drop it in your chat.
Just in case whatever the fuck it pulls up here.
Yep. Brian Fargo, who did original Baldur's Gate, Fallout 2. Says he knows who's working Gate 3, but that's all he's going to say about it. So if you're an isometric RPG fan, or you have an interest, a Tyranny, Pillars of Eternity, whatever, apparently it's in the works.
Fuck yeah.
But I was kind of curious how you were going to receive the Larian Studios news, considering Divinity.
I mean, we talked about that you've been hearing more and more good things about too.
Yeah.
I've played Baldur's Gate 1. I haven't beaten it because I was playing it on my phone. And every single time I tell people that I've been playing certain things on my phone, they're like, Of course, that's on your phone nowadays. You know, like, of course you can play that on your phone.
Well,
but,
you know.
I need to sit down and do them on PC at some point. But, I mean, it's just so great. There's so much in those worlds to go and explore. And you know what Divinity did not have? Shit to go explore and actually enjoy. Like, it didn't have that. You know what I mean? Like, it didn't.
And I was having a conversation with everyone else today about what I like, how I still like. I almost want to fire up Divinity Original Sin again just to see what I hated and just to figure out why such a highly acclaimed game got so much fucking, you know, again, acclaim, and why it was so frustrating for us. I'm trying to figure out why. Like, why? Like, why didn't we enjoy this?
I can tell you why we hated it.
Why?
We wanted to RP it to start, and we couldn't.
Okay.
Choices in it were overt, and like where you had to go and what you had to do. Like, granted, I've played a lot of fucking games that don't hold your hand. I've played through all the Dark Souls games.
I'm looking at this gameplay, and it's already triggering me.
Right.
Just walking around Cyseal trying to figure out what the fuck to do is already triggering me.
Like, okay, here's another example, all right? So we start figuring out about this whole tapestry that is time, that is behind the characters there, with this lady and this fucking goblin dude. And like, oh, okay, tapestry of time, there's holes in time, we gotta repair it and stuff like that. And she had a shit ton of dialogue options to learn more about the world. We didn't even fucking listen to it because we didn't want to. Like, just shut up. Shut up and let me get to the, you know, like, by that point we weren't even in a receptive mood to like the lore of the game, you know, because like it doesn't fucking matter anyway. I'm probably gonna have to sit in front of a door that's level 20 and I'm level 3. I'm gonna break my sword 20,000 times trying to get it down, you know, like, and then sitting there with your fire spell, right, on cooldown, just sitting there like, okay, hit it again, okay, hit it again, stuff like that, you know what I mean? Like,
man,
that kind of shit.
Yeah, I don't know. The reason why we're talking about Divinity again is because Nate and I are actually discussing about potentially pouring into 2.
Yeah, we've talked about that, and we're on and off for a while now.
Yeah, I'm not spending $40 on the motherfucker though. It's not going to happen.
Yeah, I mean, we paid $35 for one, and I think if we would have paid maybe $5, we wouldn't have been so anal.
$20, I would have been okay. You know.
Yeah.
But
and I'm not going to pay that for the second one. I'm not. No. I've even tried watching some gameplay of it, and like, there's things that look nicer about it, but I'm at that point in time, I was still a little too salty. Like, I saw anything that resembled the first one, and I was like,
that's still a hard maybe at 30.
Yeah.
So,
but as far as this co-oping, that was awesome. The combat had a great fucking structure. It was just had so many annoying mechanics in it, even on normal. Like, you remember that skeleton fight where the first bit he does a roar that turns one of your, or no, you go in fear, and then they can also charm the hell out of you. So we were trying to cheese it just to get through it.
Were we under leveled for that too?
I don't know if it was under leveled.
I don't know. I
think we even went and did other shit and came back when we were higher.
Yeah.
Well, see, my problem with hearing from people that it's better and it's the truest RPG they've ever played is they've never played an old isometric RPG by like Obsidian and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Like how I can't listen to you because you haven't played like what were the RPG. You know what I mean? Like, damn.
We're good, big head. Nice introduction, by the way. It sounds like a typical Justin introduction. Fuck.
If you add an ass on the end of that, then that's Dave. Fuck ass.
No, he was actually just texting me earlier about the fucking ROE or Ring of Elysium stuff. Yeah.
Okay.
So.
Not sponsored by Coke, by the way. Just a beverage.
No, but that ginger lime Coke though.
So good. So good. They do not pay me to say that. I'm in no way.
Yeah, I get it, Big Head, which coincides with all the shit we talked about earlier on the. So
speaking of things you've been playing, though.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. We're gonna get into this. We're gonna get into this. All right. It is October,
Rings
right?
of Elysium.
Oh, we're gonna talk about Rings of Elysium.
Yeah, because we're talking about Rings of Elysium. So what happened there?
What about it? What about it? What about it?
So last episode, you explained to me a little bit more about how it works, how it's better as a battle royale game, its mechanics, how it feels, especially when you're playing with a team and stuff like that. It's much more responsive and intuitive, and not like abrasive to the player. That's a big thing in games. Very big thing. That's a problem a lot of the time. So
Dirk. My nickname apparently is King of the Ring.
What the fuck is going on with the? You see that?
What? Oh yeah,
your facial textures were getting pulled there.
No, it was. I told Dave he shot him so fucking hard he glitched his face on the wall. So, bottom line for what ROE is, it's a better freaking PUBG that doesn't feel like you're looking at the ground for 40 minutes trying to grab decent fucking loot, and the pacing's better. But the pacing is still, there's still those nice slow moments. I wouldn't say nice slow. There's still those slow moments in it. And what I guess if you're talking about from a personal level on ROE, it's still very, again, like Big Head's saying, it's still very battle buddy dependent, which is why, and Big Head and I were talking about this earlier. When I go live with it, I'm playing to win. So there might be certain people that I won't play with when I'm live because nobody wants to watch a fucking loser. Everybody wants to watch people win. So
yeah, not like when we played PUBG. It was play to kill.
Yeah. So it's like you want to win, you want to get kills and stuff like that. So me being who I am, I get competitive when I'm live streaming, so because I want to win, and people want to watch a winner. But when I'm off stream, I'll just goof. I don't care. I'll fuck around and goof off and shit like that. So generally, I've kind of figured that I'm predominantly gonna play duos or just solos because it's getting 4 people that are on this enough to have solid skill sets across the board when I'm streaming is probably not going to happen. So it's going to be duos. Some people want. There we go.
Which touches on an interesting thing that I've been thinking about this past week. Like that certain games or certain activities within a game might, like thinking about it from a content creator's point of view, are better to be done on stream versus off stream versus, take, like you were just saying about Rings of Elysium, that you need to find people if you're going to be on stream that play it seriously and have enough time in it to be, like they're not like, well, what does 4 do?
Yeah, that's just a good segue into streaming conversation, how games and streaming go. If you want to make that a subject, we can. Which is kind of prevalent to the point. It's just there are some games that I will probably never stream.
Yeah, no, I feel you.
But then there's
EFT. I love the game. I just don't like streaming it because I like to get in focus mode.
Yeah.
So that's one of those.
Yeah, it just depends. Like we've talked about that with Arma 3 with you as well.
Yeah.
Like I have no problem streaming that, but you won't. But you enjoy playing it.
A difference in flavor.
In me, there's just certain games where it depends on my mood. Like if I'm playing the game off stream and I'm fucking off because I go into like a lobby or whatever, I'll play with just about anybody on Ring of Elysium. Like if I'm not live, I'll play with anybody. Like it doesn't matter to me because it's about having fun. But if I'm live streaming, I'm real picky. Like I'm really fucking picky because now
we have a brand that you're projecting. And
now I want to win. Now I'm competitive. Now I want to fucking do that. No, but I get irritated, because I want to make sure we're coalescing and everything's good to go and everybody on my team is pulling their weight and everything else. So it just depends. It really depends. I really like having that cohesion. But off stream, I don't care. So like it just kind of ties into how things play differently. So, but this is ultimately anyway. This is a black outcome.
Oh, your voice doing the thing again.
Is it?
Where it cuts out.
Is it?
Yeah.
Damn it! Is it better?
I think it's just Discord. There we go. That was a problem with the video last time. How is the lag, by the way, guys? I think I fixed it with his voice versus the video. Is it on? Is it on point now? Did we fix that? No lag on him anymore. Okay, good. Okay. What the issue there was just some stuff from settings from my normal stream with audio that was crossing over. So, but it's fixed now. Good to go. So that what on stream versus off stream and what activities is I was kind of I was looking at Destiny, which by the way my new Triumph shirt just came in. It's got my gamer tag on it. No big deal. It just means that I play the game a lot and I have no life. But so I was thinking like, okay, so I have like my weekly things I need to do, or like say if I had, I want to start incorporating variety into it. What my grindy, mind-numbing shit that I need to do in the game. Maybe I'll do that off stream, Maybe I won't. Maybe I'll save that for not at prime time on the weekend when everybody's home and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not gonna go grind the menial shit. Like, say, you wanted to get back into EFT a shit ton or something, and you're like, well, I'm just gonna go do some hatchet runs. I'm probably not.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, you're not gonna go do hatchet runs on stream.
No,
like, I'm gonna do that off stream.
No, I'm not.
It's stupid and frustrating, and it's not something interesting that I want to show.
I refuse to do hatchet runs ever again if I can help it. I hate hatchet runs. I haven't done a single hatchet run since like 3 wipes ago. Never. Never. That is.
I did a couple.
That is the most menial fucking task for me. I'd rather lose all my gear in my box and then go do hatchet runs because I have to than have to actually do fucking do hatchet runs ever fucking again ever.
As a warm up,
he's not wrong. He's not wrong.
I still need to download this so we can play it though. We can play it sometime. I'll probably do it off stream though, so I can get situated first. But see, another thing is like, well, I like to get situated with a game like this first, instead of like, what is fuck, man? Like, what does this button do? Shit.
Not me, man. I'm just like, fuck it. First game ROE, let's go.
And then you get a win. Like, all right. And like 7 kills. Like, all right, whatever.
Yeah, that was a good time.
Screw it.
Yeah.
So, games of this similar type, sort of shooter-ness, more tactical. So what's going on with Ground Branch? You said you had something interesting about Ground Branch.
All right. So what's going on with Ground Branch is, in particular, I've been actually talking with the developer quite some time now. We've been communicating over Twitter with John and Chris. What I found out, and I suggested this to them, John has been running Ground Branch's Twitter feed mainly and just communicating with him. He's agreed to do a Q&A with me. We projected this date. We finally have a date, which we're looking at Thursday evening. He needs to talk to Chris, which is his resident programmer for the game, and see if he's available as well, so I can get them both on stream discussing Ground Branch and what's to come, and to answer your guys' questions, so you guys can project questions in chat. I already asked the community in Discord for a list of questions that you want to ask the developers of Ground Branch, so I've taken those down into a Word document. Oh, yeah. So, and I talked with John, and I already know there's exciting things coming because John actually was he was a programmer for JTAC simulation software for the government for 4 years, and before that he did it in Bragg for USASOC for like 3 or 4 years before that. So he actually resigned his government job, success of Ground Branch, and is now going to be focused on games full time now. So there's going to be a lot of developmental progression with Ground Branch, as well as he also does contract work for Tripwire for the Rising Storm games. So, but he's basically back to doing games full time.
Oh yeah.
So content drops for Ground Branch are going to start flowing through here. So it's kind of I'm kind of excited. I'm actually really excited. So I'm not sure how we're going to set up yet. I know John's interested. He's going to try to get Chris on board. I don't know the format. I haven't asked him if they just want to do, if they're comfortable being on camera, if they just want to do voice only and just me on a camera, or what the deal is. Once I get word back from John via Twitter that Chris is on board or he's not on board, then I'll ask those specifics and I'll be able to relay it to you guys, the information. But as it stands right now, it's on for Thursday, and that's all I know for now. And then we'll go from there. I don't have any other inside information on Ground Branch, so don't ask because I don't know. It's not like I get spoon-fed, secret squirrel information. I'm not under an NDA or anything. So
lies.
I think they should fly you into where they are and do it in a cigar bar.
There you go. Someday.
He's
Someday
talking
that's
about.
How it's gonna be, dude.
I did that. I did an IRL stream in a cigar one time, so that's what he's alluding to. That I would do that. I already told him I'd do their voiceover work because their in-game voices. Let's put it this way: it's very Fallout 4-ish.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I'd be more than happy to do some voiceover work or do some mocap work if they want to do that. That'd be fucking great.
The old Armas. Like you sound like you're having a stroke.
Yeah.
Enemy rifleman to our front. Someday, Talking Guns is going to have an office, right? It's going to have a fucking humidor room with chairs, and we'll invite people in to have a cigar and shit, and be fucking sick, dude. Oh my god, that'd be fucking sick.
Working on my freaking aspirations.
Right, that'd be sick. That'd be fucking sick. Like, hey, let's
now I gotta have a cigar after this, bro. Thanks, appreciate it. I'm looking at my freaking ammo can humidor right now. Maybe I should go get it. You want me to go get it?
Hell yeah.
I'll go get it.
What you got? What you got, man? Shut up, phone. The death voiceover. So, I mean, I've played Ground Branch. I do have it. That was a worthy expenditure for me. There, I was like, you know what? This is good shit. When I saw him play and I bought it, like, within minutes of watching Justin play it, I was like, wait. Rainbow Six devs? The OG ones? Wait. What? So I got that shit pretty quick. And I enjoy it. I don't play as much as him, but...
Jesus, did I lock this bitch down tight or what? There we go. So yeah, there's my humidor.
Ooh. What do we got in there? What is that?
This is... It's a Rocky Patel... I know that. Prohibition broadleaf. Of course, I like my Maduros, so it's got two sides to it. There's my water pillows to keep it temperature I need to, but yeah, that's the last stogie I got. Although I heard Craig sent me in a text message that he got me a freaking Cohiba. So I'm probably gonna partake in that.
What was that line from that movie with the dude that does the thing in Pulp Fiction? What's his name?
I don't know.
There's the confused thing in the room. What was his name? Somebody knows. There's another movie with him when he was older, and he was a hitman, and he was talking about a 357 snub nose and how it leaves a John Travolta. There we go. Leaves a smoke trail like a Cohiba.
Yeah.
Or something.
Yeah.
I remember.
Yeah.
But anywho, all right. Yeah, I haven't smoked cigars in a long time. I used to. It's an expensive hobby to keep up with, especially because you want to try things, right? I did come across my favorite was Undercrown. The lion sigil on their thing. I rather enjoyed those.
Was it Connecticut cut, Connecticut wrapper? I mean, light wrapper, dark wrapper.
Dark.
Okay. I like Nicaraguan. You know, everybody rants and raves about Cubans. I like Nicaraguan. More potent, deeper tone taste. So they're usually the stronger.
Okay.
I like everything dark, like my soul, right? You know, black coffee, dark cigars.
Yeah.
You know, I mean,
yeah.
just the way it is. Dark stout beer, bourbon.
They're Maduros.
Black spiced rum.
Nicaraguan. Okay. On the darker side, the profile. There we go. But I love that. That tasted amazing. Out of all the ones I tried, that was my favorite.
I'm gonna live a V guy. I live a V. And I had an Opus X Lost City once. That was a $30 cigar. Very flavorful. I didn't feel the actual potency. Everybody kept talking about how potent it was, but yeah, it was a Opus X Lost City, $30 cigar. But and the thing about, like, since we're on the cigar subject, apparently Cubans, like, if you don't have the sensitive palate for it, you're not gonna understand the full flavor of a Cuban. So it's almost like pointless. So I've had one and I couldn't taste it because I hadn't been smoking cigars that long. Oh boy, here we go. Really? We're gonna play this? Shit. This is when I was imparting
about cigars.
This is when I was imparting knowledge outside and smoking a freaking stogie, talking about bullshit in an IRL stream. Thanks, buddy. Appreciate that.
Would you rather me switch it?
No, I don't care. I don't give two shits. I don't care. ZFG, baby. So.
Have I ever done an IRL thing when I'm out and about? No. I would have done it at TwitchCon, but the service was fucking shit. It was terrible there. It was bad. But no, I haven't.
Yeah.
Get better service here though. Hey.
Yeah, when we gonna like do this live and in color closer?
Soon.
Yeah. That's the word of the day.
Soon.
Motherfucker.
Soon. I mean, whenever you want to come down, man.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, you know,
all right. Yeah.
Okay.
I can accommodate.
October's a bad month. We'll try November.
Okay.
So
it's my birthday that month. So boom.
Well, yeah, then that's definitely
happening.
Thanksgiving. Yeah.
There we go.
At Thanksgiving, I get, like, I'm working for university, man. I get a lot of time off. A lot of time off. So yeah, I'm just saying, man, it's gonna be, yeah. That whole time, that's definitely not gonna be a sober time. I can tell you that. It's not. So.
Oh yeah.
But that's that.
So, you have also had a game that you've been waiting on for a long time here.
How many horror game fans we got in chat?
Like good horror games.
Like, I'm talking, I don't mean like the fucking stupid ass puzzle games that pretend to be horror, whatever, like or, you know, I'm talking like actual impactful Amnesia, Outlasts, just good, solid, scare the crap out of you stuff. I still have problems pronouncing it. Visage or Visage. It's not Visage, it's Visage. Visage has massage. It's been in development for 2 years. Not 2 years. It's been in development longer than that, but I've been tracking it for 2 years. And it has a very Allison Road feel. And if you still aren't tracking with me, it has a very PT feel.
What the fuck is that picture, dude? Sorry, but
which one?
Damn.
Which one?
It's the fucking tarantula that was sewn up.
Oh, I just pick all the fucking random scary shit, bro. You can skip ahead.
Okay.
If it
worked.
If it doesn't make you comfortable, you can always skip ahead. But I know what freaking game to make you play. But yeah.
Early access, huh?
Yes, it's still in early access, which I thought it was very bare bones because when I played through it, I thought I experienced all the content there was. And when I started watching other streams of it and watching other YouTube videos, I realized I was dead wrong. There is a lot more to this game than what I thought. So I need to go back and visit it. need to see what I missed. Now that I have a better appreciation for what it is, and I know it's there, I know it's not bare bones, and I was just like, you know, since it was my first time playing through it, I was just running around trying to figure out what the fuck to do because the game does not give you any hints whatsoever. But it doesn't make you go through stupid ass puzzles either. So
Agony.
you know, oh god, dude, Agony was such a fucking disappointment. I don't even want to talk about it.
Well, the constant joke was, well, you are in hell.
You are in hell, so it's actually Agony. You know, poor game design choices and shit. Yeah. Visage is hard. Patience through investigation, a good resource. It is, and it builds. I haven't had a game make me want to focus on, like, I was constantly staying in the light to keep my paranoia. Like, I wasn't gonna brave that darkness. Like, I was like constant intensity, like Alien Isolation style intensity, with also that the jump scares there because you don't know what's gonna happen. But
Yeah.
supernatural events start occurring, the lights start going out, and it keeps telling you need to stay in the light to maintain your sanity. Because if you go in the darkness, you're going to start to lose sanity. That's when you're going to start seeing things, and that's when the supernatural starts appearing and stuff like that. But the supernatural is afraid of the light. So you had to stay in light. Well, the problem is, you know, as most supernatural things, you know, in lore or whatever, or maybe it's happened to you, I don't fucking know. But lights tend to go out, and bulbs burst, and people start switching off lights, and, you know, shit like that to mess with you. Now, this begins with a bang. Have you... Literally. I knew this game was golden the instant it started its introduction like this. Like, if you just want to shut up and play this with volume just for the impact, do it. I'll stop talking. Watch this.
There's a lady there.
Mm-hmm. Keep watching.
I like your shirt.
Like, you know a game's going to be ballsy when it does something like this, right up from the get-go. Just like, they're not going to pull any fucking punches. Kind of like Walking Dead, their first, like, episode. Yes, I'm wearing a Nade Face shirt, by the way. Shit. What are you about to do, dude? Yeah. Oh, who else do you see?
Oh, fuck, dude.
Yeah. No.
You too, just like.
No punches pulled. None.
Oh, damn. Okay.
And that's the introduction. It's like, okay, now I know what I'm chomping into, and I know they're gonna take it to the extreme as far as it needs to be frightening. So, and like, yeah, literally just like, that's an introduction. I'm just like, okay, I can get behind that. I mean, like,
all right. So why is this happening? Why'd that happen? What's going on?
Yep.
Who are we?
Yep. So that's.
And now you're in this situation where you're limping, like whatever the fuck that is.
Yeah. And then like the first room I turn to is like and then you start seeing all the religious pictures, candle lit room and everything else, and so it's yeah, the game does not pull punches whatsoever. Like, it's like, I'm here to be a contender. I'm here to shock you. I'm here to cause you jump scares. I'm here to keep you on edge right from the beginning. So that's exactly the type of horror title I've been waiting for. You know. So
I mean, vagina apples are nice and all, but
I mean, that was shocking, that was surprising, and it was like, that's fucking cool. But it's like,
I mean, it's not this.
No.
I will admit though, watching you play Agony, I mean, it was really fun to watch, and it got me like super pumped and stuff because it was crazy. But
I was pumped. I was pumped. Yeah, I was like, this is everything I wanted. Yeah, and then I don't know, 4 hours, 5 hours into the game, I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, starts becoming a slog instead of an adventure.
I felt like I got Divinity.
Yeah.
Like we were like, oh yeah, this is fucking cool. Like what the fuck, man?
I need one more of this stupid limb thing, whatever. Ah, where is it?
Drove me fucking nuts, man. Killed me. Killed it. Fucking killed it. So.
Now you're making phone calls and stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
With the voicemail and everything else, it's just it doesn't really like it doesn't really get into the Gucci-ness until like halfway, which you don't want to jump halfway through because I switch games anyway. But
I'm sorry, just gameism sometimes. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah. But
that guy's nuts. Yeah. That guy's crazy.
if you want a good like keep you on the edge of the entire time playing it, that's definitely worth looking at it. I'm gonna play it again.
Wait, you already beat it?
No, I didn't beat it. I don't think you can beat it. I got smoked by a grudge-looking bitch that ripped out my tongue. So, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that makes me not want to jump ahead here because I want to, like, actually watch. You know what I mean?
It takes time, so you can skip ahead. I think I've only played it for an hour or two. I think it was an hour and 5 minutes, maybe. So.
I like how we're fucking with the environment.
Well, it's funny how when you look at the environment, you figure out the backstory. Like that guy's obviously a big old fucking either he smokes a lot or he just whatever. But look at all his fucking beer cans piled up. So you start to kind of piece together the backstory from this game just by going through and looking at things. So it kind of lets you it kind of just presents it and just lets you kind of figure things out as you go. At least in this early access build. And then you kind of look around and you see all these religious paintings and that whole room and everything else. And it's just like, wow, there's a lot of story elements you're piecing together just through exploration. Kind of like how PT was, which I never played because I don't have a PlayStation. I never
played it either.
But you know, very Allison Road like, very PT like. You just kind of piece together what happened as you play the game.
Yeah.
So.
Well, it also a thing to note here is it actually gave you the motivation and the desire to figure out more, which is good. Not a lot of games do that. Most games, it's like, all right, I'm going to give you 20 minutes. You know, like, I've seen you play quite a few horror games. You tried out a ton, and you're just like, well, no, this one sucks.
that's where I get to with games nowadays, too. And the horror genre has been needed something like this. I'm so sick. Like, you have to go to indie titles now to get, like, good horror games. I'm sick of horror games, or not horror games. I'm sick of puzzle games masquerading as horror games when it's like it's a puzzle game. There's maybe a few scenes of like intensity, and then it's puzzles.
Yeah.
See, then it talks about the sanity meter, very Amnesia-like, which I appreciated.
I need to finish that at some point. When I tried it out, I was getting rather annoyed that whenever something scary happened, my dude would just like shit himself and stare at the floor.
Amnesia?
Yeah, he'd just go.
Because you're not supposed to. Oh my God, you're not supposed to look at it, bro.
Okay. Well, I want to see what it is.
Yeah, that was the point of the intensity of Amnesia was you couldn't look at what was going to kill you because you would go insane. You know. That was
Call of Cthulhu had an interesting mechanic.
Speaking of Call of Cthulhu, the 30th.
Yeah, they're making I want to play that. I want to play that, man.
As long as it's nothing like Canarium, dude. Canarium was a Cthulhu-inspired game as well, and it was just puzzles, and I got so mad. I was so disappointed. Like,
almost makes me want to go get it because it's on PC on Steam. Go play it again. Yeah. It's been years since I played it.
Well, Dark Corners of the Earth I didn't play.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
I've always been fast because I hated horror as a kid, and then when I grew up, I didn't like horror. Maybe I'm just a twisted individual, but I like doing things that scare me. I enjoy it because I think you expand your horizons that way, which is why I was like, I'm gonna get into the horror genre of gaming. You know why? Well, why do you want to do that? Why would you do that to yourself? Because it scares me. Why would you do it? Because I like it. So it's like, do it. So that's why.
Excites me.
So that's where, you know, I kind of became, I don't want to say a horror connoisseur or master or anything, but I played so many fucking horror games now that it's like I can tell I have a good idea of what makes a good one and what makes a bad one. Let's put it that way.
Yeah,
through
it actually makes you experience something. You get immersed
through pacing and whatnot, and that's ultimately what, like, immersion is so vital. And if you dispel that immersion, you flopped.
Yeah, as soon as you get reminded it's a video game.
Yep.
Suspension of disbelief, people. If you want to make a game like this and you put anything in it that makes me think of gameisms,
you killed it.
It's a video game.
You lost.
Yeah, you're done.
Lost.
You just lost it.
You've lost. The illusion of fear is gone. You know, atmosphere, lighting, and immersion are so fucking important.
Yeah. Like for example, okay, so say you're in a scary game, right? Like say he turns around, it's a big open room, and there's like a desk, and there's a monster coming towards him from around that corner or whatever, and the monster just gets stuck on the corner doing this. You know, like, oh. God damn it.
I'm like, fuck it, I don't want to play this anymore.
Yeah, right. This isn't scary anymore. He just got stuck on a corner.
I get so fucking
whatever.
mad.
Okay.
So.
Ooh, another one into the fold, yes.
But
like, okay, so another great horror game was Layers of Fear.
Layers of Fear is fantastic. Observer, I think, is my favorite compared to that, though.
Yeah.
Observer was...
Well, the cyberpunk is... it kept getting more and more crazy as the game went on. That was amazing.
I was delving into the complexities of the human mind and what's all in there.
Yeah.
And know what to expect. And it was just a very vibrant world of just unknown.
Yeah, and it wasn't too long either with both of those. It wasn't drawn out for the sake of being longer.
Yeah.
I think I beat it in like 4 hours.
Yeah, dude. Observer was fantastic. I would recommend Observer to anybody.
Yeah. But it was definitely worth those 4 hours. It was awesome. I enjoyed every single part of it.
Yeah. Yeah, and there's this, you got to take these pills to maintain your sanity. Survival dude delves too much into... I never understood what it said, but it says if you delve too much into insanity is when the supernatural... You'll succumb to the supernatural or something. I don't know.
So like somebody with dementia?
I don't know. But if you saw what I was doing there, I didn't want to... But did you see that that painting I passed by?
First? I noticed you turned on the light.
Oh, fuck yeah, I turned on the light. I ain't going in the dark. Like, I'm going to a walk-in closet in the dark in a horror game. Get the fuck out of here. It ain't happening. I'm fucking panda painting and shit.
You found the drawing of a panda.
Yeah.
Pretty good drawing skills there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lucy's chapter, An Insidious Friend. Yeah.
Interesting way to start a part of the story. You find a key item that leads you towards... Interesting. And
I think I figured out that like certain chapters play out, but depending upon what you do. So the pain is gonna fuck you up. Yeah, see, the closet opens. I'm like, nope, turn on the fucking light. You can kiss my ass. I was just waiting for one of these fucking dolls to animate.
I'm glad it created that sort of feeling. Like, I have no idea what the fuck's gonna happen.
Yeah, see, that's the great part. And then you see all these drawings of, like, when it's Insidious, like you see these drawings of like a dark figure that this child is drawing and everything else. And it's like, okay, well, what the hell is going on here?
Okay.
Yep. And of course, I was over here complaining about my 400 DPI mouse. I'm like, this 400 DPI mouse, the setting is not conducive. Is not conducive to playing horror games because I want to open the door quick, and then you'll see this painting or this drawing, and it says knock knock. So I knock knock, and something knocks back. And then I knock knock, and then something else jumps back, and then I knock again, and then the lights start flickering, and I was just like, okay.
Well, fuck.
Yeah. See.
I like how you did, again, turned on the fucking light switch before completely opening the light switch. Oh, yeah, we got to get the fucking light switch, dude. That's cool.
Sense of intensity. And then I look out here, and I'm just like, what the hell is that? And I notice, like, as I gravitate towards certain areas, like, lights start flickering and shit. And it's just, you never feel safe in this. And that's the great part. Like, all of a sudden, shit like that starts appearing that wasn't there before, you know?
Yeah.
See, you never feel at ease playing this game, and that's what I like. There's constantly things changing. Bulbs keep popping. Shit starts flickering. It's very dynamic and fluid, so you never ever feel like you're, oh, I can take a breather and relax and do this. No, it's shit's constantly changing. Like, you hear things or things will start popping or light bulbs will start blowing out. It's awesome that it just keeps doing that. It's like you always have to be constantly moving and finding clues because maybe a bulb goes out and you can't replace it, and your dude has to be in the dark, or you've got to move through a dark area, so you got to find a lighter. But the room that has a lighter in it, the bulb just blew out. So now, now you've got to navigate there in the dark. Or I don't have any more lighter fluid, so now I've got to use this camera, which later on to light my path and take pictures. Just use the flash of the camera to light my path, and then it starts illuminating something coming at you, and you keep trying to snap that thing faster because you're just like, and as soon as you keep snapping it starts closing the gap on you each time you snap the picture, and you're just like, oh shit,
That's cool.
So
analyzing your motivation. Your motivation here, like, to figure out what the fuck's going on, but like, would you say that as you were playing this, you were so immersed that it didn't even matter, like, as far as like what you need to do? You just went through it, like you were just in it and you were doing it?
Well, eventually I started,
what do I need to do here?
Well, eventually I started figuring out that I had a sense of urgency, that if I didn't start finding things soon, that I was gonna get ate, attacked, something. I don't know if that was a legit fear or not, but I was so immersed in it, I just felt this sense of, like, I was going around, I was like, okay, I'm checking rooms out, and I was like, oh, okay, whatever, let's check this out. Okay, the bulb's flickering, whatever, I'm knocking or whatever. But then I started to feel this sense of urgency because more supernatural events started happening, and my psyche started to kind of drift. And I was like, okay, I need to start finding, like, because these doors were locked, and they kept saying, well, you need to find this key. And then I started to feel this sense of urgency as things started happening. I'm like, I need to find these fucking keys, or my dude's going to go insane, or eventually all the lights are going to go out, and I'm going to be dead. So then there's that sense of, I need to find these keys so I can start progressing or find light bulb replacements and stuff. So,
replacements too, huh?
Yeah. So like you can find bulbs to replace the lights that are burnt out. So, I was thinking it's going to be it turned the freaking TV off on me and pissed me off.
Yeah. Oh, shit.
And then I looked, I'm like, what the fuck is that? And I kept looking at it, and I was like, what is that? And I didn't notice it at first. Then I looked, and I saw there's a figure, or at least it looked like a figure there. You can see it. Do you see it?
Yeah. Yeah, I can see it.
But I didn't know where that was. And I figured out it was in a sub-level somewhere. I thought it was in the child's room. Back out there, but I'm gonna have to anyway, so I'm gonna check it out. So
man, I'm getting all into this, and I don't even have audio on, dude. You're just telling me.
Yeah, it's just the immersion.
Whoa.
And you look, and I'm just like, what is all like the radio keeps coming on, bulbs keep going out, like paintings start flying off the walls. I keep looking at that room, trying to figure out what the hell's going on with that. So yeah, absolute 100% immersion.
So if a light has 2 bulbs for it, can you take one and go bring it with you?
No.
Okay. Maybe that would have been a little too broken
well,
if you could have done it, because I'm seeing all these
I didn't try.
lamps on the wall. Okay.
I didn't try to remove a bulb.
Okay.
So I was just trying to figure out what the hell was going on. So I think at this point I'm starting to, like, I keep checking things out, and I'm just like, I need to start finding these keys, or I'm not going to be able to advance. Because these supernatural occurrences are getting more and more aggressive the more I stay in a certain area.
No, just some couches.
Yeah.
Oh, but that upholstery! Oh man, fucking cool! Hell yeah!
That's the great thing about this. I'm looking at this, and I want to play it again now. Just watching me play it. So And of course, you have the amnesia thing. Big Kahuna with his jokes.
Bailey inserting a comment about being an interior designer.
Yeah. Oh yeah, she did that quite a bit during the stream too. But
there you go.
Like the desire to play it again to figure out like what changes and everything else. The dynamism of it.
Wait, so is it different every time you play it?
I don't know.
Because of what you do? Okay.
I don't know.
That you actually want to figure that out is a pretty big thing.
That's the thing. Like, I don't have a problem firing this up again. I felt like I was like, did I really experience everything I was supposed to? Well, early access it suddenly, and I was like, wait a minute, no, just a bunch of shit. You missed a lot of stuff. There's a lot more areas that you missed. Like, there's a crowbar somewhere in there to prick up the floorboards. There's a subterranean level somewhere. There's something where I saw somebody dig up the floorboards, and all you saw were like, it's almost like the pit of hell, where you just saw these figures like underneath the floorboards and shit, like trying to claw at you. And I was like, what the fuck, man? Insane. Like, insanely well done.
Yeah. Makes me want to play it. Shit. Fuck.
All right.
Damn.
This is where I'm just like, I gotta find this key.
Damn. This whole thing's going to be just us watching this.
You can start skipping ahead.
Check that out. He's going to be doing more. I want to keep watching. I'm going to watch this some more later and stuff. But that's pretty fucking cool that it's doing that to me, just you talking about it. You know what I mean? Like, I'm getting into this. Like, this is fucking cool.
I might have to do
the
it.
way this is designed.
Fuck, I might do it tonight. Y'all got me all hyped up.
Great.
Shit. Fuck. But
so, updates to games that we know and stuff and things.
Updates.
So EFT got an update. I went and tried to Google what it was, and all it said it was just fix some technical issues. So I don't know exactly what that entails.
I heard about some more last night when I was playing Fallout 4. I don't really have a reference on that per se on what they added. I know they added some weaponry and stuff like that. I think they're in the process of adding a map. But it was supposed to release today with a wipe. But there's that. I mean, that's really all I can say about it. I don't know. I just keep hearing, oh, there's a wipe coming, and they're gonna add this and add that, and they're gonna do that. And I'm like, okay, well, that's great. I'll wait for it to drop. But if we didn't talk about it, you wouldn't. Maybe some of you guys wouldn't know. So
yeah.
What else is on our docket?
So, okay. So, Assassin's Creed Odyssey.
Yeah, that's a big one. That's a big one.
Yeah, so that dropped on the 5th, I believe. Yeah, I think that dropped on the 5th. Now, I went and watched some reviews about this. We're just going to pull up some gameplay here that they released. There are some very mixed feelings about this game, man.
Really? Why?
Very mixed feelings. Because there are people that are like, I've been hearing from some people that they really like it. I've been hearing from other people that this is the fucking biggest cash grab that Ubisoft has ever made in a game.
I didn't get that impression. This is actually the first Assassin's Creed that I actually might want to play.
Same here, because it's Greek, right?
Yeah, and they did the RPG mechanics and everything else. I'm just like, this intrigues me more than any other Assassin's Creed that I've fucked with.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, it's like that's one of my favorite, historical cultures to delve into. That and like Viking lore and stuff like that. It's really fucking cool to see. And the way they did Assassin's Creed Assassin's Creed Origins is they delved way more into the magical side of the lore too, like where you see fucking you see Egyptian gods and you fight them and stuff like that, and how that influences that culture, and what you do as Bayek and how you assassinate, because they are getting weighed against the feather, their heart and stuff like that, which is why that was a thing in Assassin's Creed, is the feather, you wipe it on their blood, or you wipe the feather on their blood, is they're getting weighed
by Anubis
against.
Yes.
Yeah. Which is fucking cool. It's like, oh my god. I mean, it's called Origins, so that all makes sense. But like, that's fucking awesome. That's why that was in Assassin's Creed. Okay. So to see where that goes with this one would be amazing. But the problem one of the already huge problems is there is a in-game store that is filled with as much shit as, say, like Warframe. That is a free-to-play game. So skins, like tons of skins, cosmetics, stuff like that. tons of looks for your weapons and stuff like that. So nothing really too crazy, but there's a tab in the store that's called Time Savers. In-game, it's called Time Savers. And you can buy XP boosts. You can buy 2 of them. It's like the fact that is in the game, period, is just something that's like, why do I need to buy an XP boost?
Why? My question is, does it affect the core gameplay?
Yes.
Really?
Yes, because say like somebody that does have a lot of time to play, you can go do all the stuff. The reasoning is you can go do all the side stuff.
No, I'm not asking if the XP boosters affect the time gameplay per se. I'm saying did they factor that point in to where it's going to ruin the core gameplay experience if I don't buy XP boosters? That's my point.
You don't buy XP boosters. Right. It's way more of a slog, and more things are way higher than your level.
Okay, that's fine.
Like reviewers were saying, like the game was much better with it.
Well, what does that mean?
Than without it.
That's what I mean.
That means that as a base design, they fucked up and and they didn't make it right. Instead of just implementing a like that's how XP worked. Period. Was like the way that the XP boost works. Instead, they took that and they're selling it to you for more money to play the game the way it's supposed to be, and the way that people are actually recommending.
You mean they didn't learn that from Shadow of War? Not that was not a UB. Well, okay, maybe it was. WB. Yeah. So yeah. My thing is, if you want to put that, I fucking hate it. I hate microtransactions in any game that you paid for. I fucking hate that. But I would say if it didn't affect the core mechanics of the gameplay, then it's fine. I don't really care. But that's the worry. Like, they want to encourage you to buy XP boosters, so they make the game incredibly difficult to hit a certain point. So it's either you gotta grind it out or not. I don't know. I haven't played the game yet to really speculate on how impactful that is. Everybody I've been watching play it enjoys the piss out of it. So, and I haven't heard them complain once. So
like, for example, Big Head here in chat is saying that he hasn't used any boosters and he just hit level 25.
Yeah.
So it's like I'm sure that if I played it or Justin played it, we wouldn't have a problem with it either. That wouldn't be a problem because we would want to go do all the side stuff in the game, and that wouldn't be a problem. The problem is the sheer fact that this is designed, period, that would be something that you could purchase. Same thing with Shadow of War. It wasn't necessary to buy packs. Yeah, Deus Ex Mankind Divided did it as well, that you could buy Praxis points to level up and stuff like that. Like, it's the basic fact that it's in it is the problem.
Yeah.
That's the problem with it. Like, doesn't mean that you need it, but like, why? Like, okay, so how is this going to affect my experience? My experience here, that I could just, like, you know what? If I would have bought that, I could be, you know, if say if it's a double XP or something, or like a 25%, 50% upgrade to XP there, I would be, you know, 50% higher level than I am right now. Which, you know, you don't have to do, but the basic fact that it's actually a fucking thing is a problem. What I'm saying, you know what I mean?
Yeah, and I don't think it's, from what I've seen and from what I witnessed and from what, you know, watching, I've watched Big Head play it, and he's been going ham on it and hasn't had a complaint. And I don't know. That's the first time I'm actually hearing about it. So I don't know. I'm okay with it. If the game's entertaining, I'll grind it. I don't care. Just if
again, like, I'd probably still really enjoy the game. It's just, you know, and I'm not saying it's a shit game because of it. I'm just saying, you know, if you take a story game, like we're seeing this more and more in story games, where
I'm not agreeing with the practice.
Cut apart to make more money.
Not agreeing with the practice of that at all.
Yeah,
at all. I think that's wrong. Which is, you know, instant gratification of a gamer's desire. Some gamers want the OP. Not. I think that's a problem though. Is we're gonna delve into why there's not really a lot of like why deeper games that are deep and complex are not very common. Let's not use the word common. They're not as popular. Like they're almost like a niche market now, where a game used to be naturally complex. What do I mean by that? So take let's take the same argument here. So people are saying Assassin's Creed Odyssey changed its whole hallmark from being like a stealth game to an open world RPG like game, right?
Yeah, and some people are peeved about that.
Well, okay. Fallout 4. Fallout 4 took basically core concepts that made Fallout and removed them, right?
Yes.
So it's basically more of a shooter than an RPG, right? But did you enjoy Fallout 4?
Yes.
Okay.
Or we could be a one-trick pony like Call of Duty. Well, not their newest one. They're trying out new things, but you know, like I really enjoyed Origins and their new changes and stuff there, like turning it more like see like what's going on right now. Like this is like compared to the OG Assassin's Creed, this is unheard of. You know, like that you're having an open fucking battle like this.
That is, and that's
yeah. But I like that. I'm glad they're changing it and making it more.
Yeah, well, change like that's going to happen. I guess going back to a different point as far as complexity. Complexity used to be. Now it's almost like games like Warframe. Like that level of complexity that used to be in typical AAA titles, and I think that I think complexity is making a comeback. It's just there's a lot more casualization going on. I'm not sure. I'm not sure how we got on that subject. I'm trying to remember talking about instant gratification. Instant gratification. Yeah. So if it's too deep and complex, you're gonna lose the you know, the instant gratification types, which is prevalent in society because you've got Google and everything else. And I think we were actually talking about. I don't know if you and I were talking about this, but I was having a conversation about how nobody actually wants to experience things for themselves anymore because they just want to. They would rather like Google everything and try to get the answer that way instead of like actually taking the time to experience it for themselves so they knew the answer. Which has been kind of translated, I guess, into the gaming market per se. So, and if they can make money off that, why not?
Content creators.
Yeah.
I mean, that's been careers for people to make guides for stuff, right?
Yeah.
For example, I regret doing this. For example, playing Dragon Age Inquisition on the hardest difficulty my first time playing it, and I looked up builds for my characters.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which made the game like stupid easy when I could have just sat down and figured that out myself, you know?
And that's where people gravitate towards. It's like, well, what build are you doing? What are you doing that? I'm like, I don't know. Can I experience the game? Can I figure this out on my own? I have a sense of accomplishment when I figure it out on my own. You know?
Yeah.
I don't
to
want
be fair,
to.
Though,
yeah. What?
To be fair, though, some games there is no point in figuring it out because it's already been laid. Like there's only one way. Does that make sense?
I don't play those games, or I just don't like those games.
No, same here. I don't like. Take for example, WoW. WoW is a game where the path has definitely already been laid out what you should do and what is best, and there is no, you know, like. And then if you don't do that, the game. I mean, I don't even think you can not do that. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like it's not like in a game like that, you can't really do that. Now, take for example a game like this, a game like Assassin's Creed. Like, sure, there's builds and stuff like that and what they do, but like it really just comes down to what you fucking like in the game and you enjoy.
No.
You're like, well, I like this weapon set, and I just, you know, I went down this road with how this works and blah 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 or whatever. So.
Well, and that leads to another discussion about how I talked about how it's going to be the rise of the indie game dev because AAA studios for the longest time were not taking any risks. They were just trying to cash in on the casual core gameplay stuff and what was safe, and indie developers were innovating, and there was going to be a not a gaming crash. That was the term used, but a transition, as it were, to where there was going to be the rise of the indie dev, and because indie devs had to put heart and soul into their games, they had to break new ground, they had to test the waters and test things and try things differently. That was going to be, you know, maybe a risk, as opposed to playing the safe route that people are so fucking sick of, that sells copies. So I think some studios are starting to wake up to that, and they're just like, okay, we better do something. Like, I haven't bought a AAA game since Blackout. I have not bought a AAA Black Ops. I have not bought a AAA game, and the only reason I got Black Ops was because it broke new ground for the Call of Duty franchise, because of the Blackout mode. That was the only reason. Only reason. And it was great. So I think people are starting to realize that. Well, what are we doing now? What are we looking for?
Well, why are you just talking about? The conversation's gonna span multiple games right now.
Oh, so it is. It is. It's
random stuff.
It's
like, for example, right? Like when you're talking about games trying new things in new ways to be good and enticing and stuff like that. Like, take Ruiner, for example. Ruiner, I don't normally go for games of that type, like the top-down, smash it up, you know, like kind of spin around, shoot all the things kind of games. The way the Ruiner is, I don't know exactly. I guess it would be a top-down slaughter game, but not really normally my thing. But then I go and play Ruiner, and I fucking loved it, and it was awesome. And it was only about 4 hours long, you know, like, but I enjoyed every single minute of it. And I have an audio command now that's the kill boss, you know, like, because it just embraces the kill boss.
Like Hotline Miami for me, then.
Yeah, like that.
I loved Hotline Miami, dude. Yeah. I still love that game. That game was a frustrating joy. I've never had so much joy.
It's not amazing.
No.
But
and it was very frustrating, but I've never had so much fun being frustrated. You know what I mean? Like, that was a good game. As frustrating as it was, I felt like it was fucking awesome. It's just awesome.
Is it still in here?
Oh, dude, it's
it
way,
was a while ago, probably
way back there. You guys are looking at clips for that shit.
Maybe I have a little bit of Ruiner here while we talk about this.
But I like that game studios are breaking new ground and trying things out and pushing things out and testing the bounds of tech, and being ballsy again, because it's refreshing. I'm tired of the same old shit. It'll give me more incentive to want to buy more, other than playing games that are like 2-3 fucking years old, like I have been. Or buying more early access titles like I have been, because that's really the only game companies that are innovating, you know, are indie devs. So if more AAA studios do that, then hey, you know, good to go. But I can't.
Well, not all need to.
Well, then they can fucking go bye-bye, because fuck them. I don't care.
Yeah. They don't need my business.
No, it's fine, you know.
Yeah, like take, for example, you know, like I mean, Bethesda mainly likes its story games.
And they're testing things with 76.
Yeah.
And I'm okay with that.
Needing more to,
Everybody's been saying for a while, Fallout needs to go more.
Still do the other thing, you know what I mean?
So they're going to try it.
I still want my Elder Scrolls games. Come on.
No, that's fine. Do what you got to do. But I've been craving a multiplayer Fallout for a while, and now they're going to be pretty happy about that. You know, I don't have an opinion on it because I haven't seen anything that of to base anything off of, but I'm ready for it.
Yeah, I completely agree with what I did. The same exact thing in that, Kahuna. I said I agree, dude, absolutely. When I pre-bought Origins, it gave me a whole bunch of stuff that was pretty boosted that I didn't use because I wanted to start from the beginning. Same. Like, apparently it didn't even make that big of a difference. But no, I want my fucking game. I want to get into my fucking game, and I want to play the way it's designed to be played, not with other shit. You know, that changes my experience. I just want the fucking game. That's all I want. I don't want to, even if DLCs are out already, I don't want to play DLCs with it. You know, I'll play that maybe on a second playthrough with DLCs, or after I've beaten the game if that's an option, you know, but I don't know, it changes it too much. But yeah. But definitely.
Whew, I'm going to need to get caffeinated up if I'm going to stay awake. Man, I just realized how tired I was.
Yeah.
Son
But
of
we
a
do
bitch.
have one more section of topics.
I'm good with it. Let's go.
We can take a break before we start that.
Oh, we can take a caffeine break. I'm down with a caffeine break.
Let's do that.
Go get
Let's
my
do that. Let's
monster
take a
and
break.
slam it down my. That's the only thing I'm slamming down my throat. You sick fucks. But
people.
Piple.
All right, we're gonna take a break, guys. We'll be back soon with our next topic, then questions and stuff like that for things and stuff and things. So,
stuffing things.
Yep. Speaking of stuffing things, yes. All right, we'll be back soon, guys. I'm glad the music there just cut the fuck out, even though it's in the middle of a playlist. That's fine.
Oh, I didn't cut out that far away.
Okay. Also had Discord here crash on me when we moved to break screen, so
Yeah, I saw that too.
it's awesome sauce. Okay, so we got a little bit of you do this to me.
Oh, what are you doing to me?
I'm getting rid of that. It was showing some of the edge of Discord in there. There we go. All right. Well, welcome back, guys. Yay, tech. Yep. Woohoo.
Yay for pre-workout.
Woohoo.
Yay for caffeine.
Woohoo. Caffeine, I love you. You make me shit like crazy, but I love you.
Small price to pay. So does Copenhagen, but you know, whatever.
So, guys, coming soon stuff that we have our eye on. Obviously, Fallout 76. Now, with this added Baldur's Gate 3, that sounds awesome. Hell yeah. I mean, well, with Larian, I hope they stick to the trueness of Baldur's Gate. And do you think they can?
Larian backed off, so the way to know if Larian's even doing it or not.
Okay.
Larian says we don't have the rights to it, so it's like okay. So per the article, we're totally let's see, it very much monetized. It was covered there. In Exile is apparently where Brian Fargo went, and In Exile is responsible for Bard's Tale games. About Beamdog, the studio that which made Baldur's Gate Enhanced Edition, Age of Dragon Spear expansion. Baldur's Gate 3 was its long-term goal. But Beamdog told PC Gamer it's not working on the game, and Larian shot down an entirely unsubstantiated RPG Codex rumor that it had acquired the Baldur's Gate license. As for Fargo, he declined to comment further, saying in an email only that he should really not say more. So,
okay.
Larry is just a huge trash can.
Yeah, the footage here is this is Pillars of Eternity by Obsidian. So
I will not be night rucking for the simple fact that I did leg day at the gym today. I will do a ruck tomorrow.
There you go. Boom. Boom. So one of my thoughts on it, concerns is, are they going to go the way of the console Baldur's Gate, or are they going to go the way of the isometric RPG with it?
We don't know. I don't even know if it's going to be isometric. Not all of us know. But Fallout started as an isometric RPG, which evolved into first-person style. So, I mean, it's hard fucking telling.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I guess technically the console ones were isometric. It's just, I don't know if you ever played the console Baldur's Gate.
I did. Dark Alliance and Dark Alliance 2, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, so that'd be, I mean, they were both enjoyable. They're just very different at their core. Like, one is a very linear experience. The other one is a, here's a fucking world, dude.
But I like Dark Alliance. That's cool.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I rather enjoyed it.
Remind me of Dungeon Siege back in the day.
Yeah. The Fallout variant of that kind of approach of a Fallout game was not as well received.
No, that was a game was absolute atrocious garbage.
No.
Like I wanted to wipe my that game doesn't exist in my eye.
Yeah. I mean, I enjoyed it, but then again, I want to say like 16 or 17 when I played it, and I was a very different gamer back then that didn't even understand much of what video games really are.
No.
Yeah, I played a lot of Battlefield back then. So.
Yeah, Battlefield was good back then.
Yeah.
I don't want to talk about Battlefield 5 either because I know.
Yeah, that's it. Yep. I mean, I'm not getting it. I have way too many other games that are more interesting to me personally. So
I don't care for
not my thing.
I'm not doing. Like, if you gave me a free copy of the game, I might play. No.
Yeah, not worth the $60.
No, I'm not fucking buying it for that.
You'd be wasting your money.
Fucking kiss my ass. I would rather play Call of Duty, which is saying something, than play Battlefield 5. That's wow. I never thought that would escape my mouth.
That's crazy.
Yeah. I mean,
what's Battlefield, you say? Well, it used to mean
serious question.
Some of the few games that were actually, giant first-person shooters, like huge maps. Is it like Destiny but bad? Is it? Well, I guess that was an interesting thought by. I was watching a video on why games shouldn't be $60 anymore by Jim.
Besides the fact that there's no like publishing or having to create discs anymore since everything's a digital market.
Yeah.
And there's no like distribution costs or anything.
Yeah. And like that if people want a good first person shooter anyway, give me something more to do with it than just shoot people. Like Destiny, like I'm going to get more out of like there's a progression and for me that's true. I could go play a shooter like that, but like what's going to hold me for now 300 plus hours in a shooter,
If it's not centered around competitive environment, yeah, definitely shouldn't be $60 anyway if that's the case.
I mean, can Battlefield even really be competitive anymore? Sort of.
I wouldn't. I don't think there's ever been a really big competitive league for Battlefield anyway.
I mean, I used to be in a clan on Battlefield Bad Company 2 where we did clan matches.
Well, I mean that's cool, but like I'm talking. If you're talking, okay, when I say competitive, I'm talking like esports level competitive.
Okay.
So
yeah, I don't really see. Would that even be interesting to watch? You know what I mean? Like
for a Battlefield game?
Probably
not.
Running for about 3 minutes, then gets shot in the head by a sniper. By a dude that just he's just planted and camping the battle. Whatever it is. I mean, so people make some awesome plays in those games, but I don't see.
That's why I don't understand why BR modes are like making an esports debut, I guess.
No.
I'm like,
I would say just because they're really popular right now is why.
Well, I mean, it's not really skill based. It's more luck based, and then the skill with what you have based upon the luck you have. I don't know.
What was the question, Dirk? Question you asked last week?
I'm confused.
We can get to that. I'm sorry if I don't remember. We might have missed one of your questions.
Yeah, it's been a roller coaster of a day.
Thank you for that follow. Thank you very much. So, we had that. We had, also, I don't know if you guys knew, but Dark Souls is coming out with a Dark Souls trilogy. It's going to be all 3 games with all the DLCs.
I'm glad they did that after I already bought them all. But
yeah,
remastered.
Yeah, the remastered with and then Dark Souls 3 like Fire something edition with all the DLCs. Dark Souls 2 Prepare to Die edition. It's going to be a steel book. You get it physically.
Speaking of Dark Souls 2, Nate.
Yeah, well, we do need to finish that. Yeah, we do need to finish that. We do. Speaking of, can we pull that up on here? Has it been long enough that we don't even have videos of it anymore?
It's been a while.
No, there's still got to be some in here somewhere, right?
Like, hold them for 30 days, bro. I don't know.
There we go. Talking guns. Boom.
Found them.
Yep.
Yeah, there it is. Look at that shit.
Oh yeah, this place.
And so many good games are free to play and such. No worries. I can't remember shit either. Yeah. Well, that's the point. Like, I can't remember the last time I spent a full $60 value on a game minus. You're gonna laugh. Minus Call of Duty Black Ops 4.
Well, what it does is new.
Well, it's the fact that I get zombies, I get multiplayer, and I get blackout mode. I'm like, I'll pay 60.
You're gonna be playing that.
That's like 3 different games kind of rolled into one. I'm okay with that. I mean, I'm fine.
Yeah.
I think I was just gonna do it just for the refreshing fact that I actually enjoyed playing a BR mode again, and it wasn't fucking PUBG. So, yeah, I mean, awesome. Before that, what was the last game I spent $60 on? I don't even remember. All the games I've been buying have been like 20 and 30. Like I don't think I've.
Streaming kind of. I don't know. It's hard to remember.
I don't remember the last time I
spent
$60 on a game. I've just been. Okay, here we go. For questions segment, should Blackout and Zombie? I think we're kind of in our segment, are we not?
Well, there was the Dark Souls trilogy thing coming soon. That will be on October 19th is when that's coming out. And that will be $79.99.
Not bad.
Yeah.
Does it include the remastered version?
Yeah, it's remastered, Dark Souls 2, Prepare to Die edition, and then Dark Souls 3 with all the DLC. So, like, if you didn't get into it yet,
that's a good chunk. That's a good chunk.
Yeah,
it's a decent chunk.
You'll have gaming for like 2 months.
That's pretty good. That's not bad. If it'd be even better if it was actually 60 instead of 70. But or is it 80? What was the price point again?
$79.99.
I don't think they're gonna. That's gonna. I think if they'd have made it 60, it would have sold. It would have been better to digest.
I'm not gonna get it. I have no need. I have all those.
I think
maybe if they threw in Demon Souls on newer platforms.
I think if they would have made the price point 60, they would have definitely sold a lot more people on it. I think 80 is gonna be a killer on that one. Because you're appealing to a market of people that either haven't touched any of them or that are diehard fans. But I think that 80 is a hard pill to swallow for both sides. I think that's pushing it. I really think it is. I think 60 would have been a much better price point.
And you could spend that 80 on a multitude of things instead.
Yeah.
Which is where I'm at with gaming, Where I'm at with gaming. Kind of getting back into that why pay 60 when so many good games are free to play and such. I mean, it's not going to be everybody's flavor. It's free to play, but also almost damn near free for some of this stuff. Like these backlogs that I know everybody has of games that are like super cheap that you bought on like a Steam summer sale for like $5 for the entire fucking series or something like that. Like, why should I be playing this new game now when I could play it down the road because I already have all this shit to play?
Yeah, and that's another thing too. Like I just saw Shadow Warrior 2 for free. I think I spent $60 on that fucking game. Or full price, $40. I don't remember what it was when it first popped out.
Was new.
And I was like, it's fucking free to play now. I'm like, motherfucker. Not free to play, excuse me. It's for free on Humble Bundle. Or no, Good Old Games. Good Old Games. GOG had it. And I'm like, damn. So, but I mean, I enjoyed it for the 40 of what it was. I enjoyed playing it. I definitely play it again.
Yeah, I bought it twice.
So.
Worth
it. But now it's free. I'm like, shit. Like if I'd have just like blasted through the shit I had, it wouldn't have mattered. I can tell you, I'm gonna spend the full price on fucking Fallout 76 just cause.
Yeah,
it's gonna fucking happen. So
I mean, I'm definitely spending more than full since I'm getting the collector's edition because the amazing people.
Yeah. So.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
I will say as a side note caveat to future plans, here's a good time frame for you. When I move, into a bigger area and I get my own little office, which is plan, VR games are going to be a thing for me.
Fuck yeah.
You can bet your ass it's going to be VR horror
Like
games.
Oculus or Vive?
Oculus.
Okay.
Not Vive. It's going to be Oculus. I've actually tested the Oculus Rift and played it. I'm going with Oculus.
Fuck yeah.
That's going to be a thing. Like, and we do TG stuff. It's going to be a thing. And I have set up, and we'll be talking about VR stuff, and that's going to be a whole other section Nate and I will delve into and stuff on TG.
Fuck yeah.
So.
Fuck yeah. Yeah, like I want to, like, okay, so like when I think about the content creator I want to be relevant because I have interest and because I feel like I look at things a little bit deeper when I play a game. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like, so I want to play these new games and see what they're doing to break the envelope and stuff like that. But I mean, there's also the price of the matter. There's also, is it even worth it? You know, like, so like when we get into the VR world, it is a niche market and stuff like that. But like it is the next thing, right?
Well, that's where everybody wants to go.
Yeah, that's also something that's not attainable or necessarily a responsible decision by everybody, but us in our situation, that makes more sense to move towards dipping a toe into that side of the gaming market.
Well, and that's, you know, you can blame horror games for that. I want to delve into that because I mean, what's going to be more frightening than me fucking jumping out of my goddamn skin because I'm actually encountering it and moving around and shit? Like,
yeah,
I can't name a person that doesn't want to see that. So, you know,
yeah,
I would love to watch somebody jump out of their fucking skin by playing a VR horror game, and it's awesome.
Piper's getting all up in my business right now for some reason.
Good squad shooter. I think you're talking about Onward. I don't know how I'm gonna feel about that.
I've seen it, but my problems with every time I've looked at a VR shooter, or yeah, pretty much every time I looked at a VR shooter, it's usually some fucking kid playing it. And I just don't like, oh, bro, headshot 360, bro. No, it's like,
why don't you just, like, if you actually had me grip a weapon and I could do my weapon manipulation, like, okay. Because otherwise I'm just going to be like, eh.
Yeah. Pew, 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 pew. You know, like, have you ever watched I'm assuming you've seen people play, like, people that stream VR shooters?
I did it before. I played a VR shooter and I thought it was pretty
cool. But from the one thing I've noticed when watching somebody stream VR, especially a shooter, is like if they have two pistols and they're using the little controllers or whatever, and the gun's going like this because they're clicking the triggers and the gun's just like on screen is going like this, you know, just from them clicking. There's no actual recoil. Because I mean, how would you? I guess it would be cool to see where this is going. It would be cool to see eventually where you have like a pneumatic weapon that you use when you play a VR shooter that actually recoils and you feel it, you know, as you're or whatever you're doing, would have some system. And that's what we had whenever I did sim training, like like with the screen and everything.
Oh, you talking about the ISMAT or what the fuck was it called? Yeah,
whatever the hell it was called. It was a gas M4 or whatever that was.
So I'd feel it back, and you would see where your fucking projected fucking landing of said rounds were and shit. Wow, you guys actually drank at the same time. Look at that.
On the stream or whatever. Oh, okay.
But no, I thought you were talking about simunitions for. Okay.
No. The paint rounds always got stuck in my barrel, man. And then I'd get my cleaning rod and just push out a line of sim rounds. Just like, god damn it.
Oh, funny, my sim rounds got stuck on other people's faces.
It's fun shit though. First it was like, is this gonna hurt? Oh, it's not that bad. That's not that bad. No, that's not that bad. It's good shit though.
Mm-hmm. Where was I going with
Very
this?
Good shit.
Question segment.
Yeah, question segment. We talked about what's coming soon. I mean, Fallout 76, we already talked about that. That's coming out soon. Baldur's Gate 3 coming out soon that we're actually looking towards. Blops.
You wanted to mention fucking Space Hulk fucking Tactics.
Oh yeah. Fuck, when is it?
Ninth.
Fuck, I didn't write it down.
I don't know, man.
Okay.
I don't think it's gonna be. It's looking at it, I'm just.
Well, what's ridiculous is it comes out in 4 days, and I just now heard about it because I looked up what's coming out soon. You know what I mean? Like,
XCOM. Oh, I don't know.
Hope your mic's doing that thing again.
Motherfucker. I don't know why you wouldn't just download an XCOM mod because it's gonna be deeper anyway. But I mean, it's a Warhammer 40K game, and they don't really have a great track record, unfortunately. Yeah. So
I'm still waiting for them to just make a Warhammer 40K game that's literally just a tabletop.
I'm waiting for them to make a Dawn of War remaster.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Isn't at all like Dawn of War 3, so I don't ever have to relive that ever again, and can wipe that from my memory bank. So, yeah. I'm ready for them to make an RTS that sucks me in. That's what I'm waiting for. Lately, I've been going into 4X games lately.
What was that one that you were playing?
Stellaris.
Not Stellaris. No, it was a Warhammer one.
I haven't played
like Total War.
I haven't downloaded Total War yet for Warhammer, but I have it.
Okay, well, man. You were playing some Chaos Space Marines, I think.
Oh, Gladius. That was
okay.
turn-based, though. That was more Civ-like based. It was 4X. 4X game. Which is
when you're not still playing it, so I don't imagine that.
Oh, it's downloaded. I still want to play the fuck out of it. It's just, I have certain things I'm tapping into. Like I love the strategy genre. It's just few and far between nowadays. So yeah.
In time.
Yeah.
Between all these games, that's a constant problem. Right?
If I could just do content creation, I would catch up on a lot of stuff, guys. But
yeah,
work a day job and shit. So.
All right, guys. We know what we need to do. Get Justin to the point where he doesn't have to work a fucking day job anymore. All right? Let's fucking do it.
All right. Ready, break.
Go. Go, team. You all know what you need to do.
But, so, if we're going to do the questions segment, I'm going to scroll up. Should Blackout and Zombies be able to be bought separately? Price point. Never gonna happen. Never gonna happen.
I don't know why they would separate them.
Never gonna happen. Especially with Blackout being a big seller for that franchise.
Yeah. I mean, there's already no campaign, so.
No. I don't think that. You know what? I kind of don't want them to be separate because I kind of like having that package deal. Otherwise,
yeah, that's 2 purchases.
Yeah, I kind of like having that little extra added cheese on there. So I kind of like it.
Okay, so would you buy the zombies if you bought the blops, or like would you?
I think that if they just sold Blackout by itself, I would only buy the Blackout. God's honest truth, and I would never give a zombie mode that would be probably really cool a chance.
That makes sense.
But now, because it's packaged in a $60 deal, and I get basically 3 different modes of type of vastly different play styles in one, it's more attractive to me. It's weird how that works, but
yeah,
you know, I like package deals. You know, I'm not like a. It's almost like the male equivalent of like a you know.
She got the booty, she got the legs, and the titties.
You know, let's talk about.
Let's
talk about. Oh well, I only need 1 pair of boots, but because that other pair of boots, if I buy one, I get 50% off. Now I have to buy 2 pairs of boots because of 50% off. I'm like, well, did you need that extra pair of boots? No, but they were 50% off, and I was like, but did you need it?
Hashtag called out. Yeah, exactly, Dirt. I figured I probably would only I would probably just buy the zombies mode, you know. I mean, that would be nice if I had no interest in the other, but if I've got friends that are already playing one, you know, then I will play the other.
And I think that could create
an interesting way to approach gaming.
Separatism, you know, separatism.
Yeah.
Like now you like, well, I better go out and buy this to play that, and it's like, no, well now you just buy it at one big package. So that should answer that question, since Dirk's got the fucking rapid fire questions. And I like questions.
Yeah.
Dirk's fucking start playing this right now.
Dirk's question: what are your current fitness goals?
We missed one before that.
Oh shit. Okay.
Was there a defining moment when you guys became analytical about the well, I've always been an opinionated fuck, so I mean,
yeah.
I think I didn't really start really delving into being analytical, super analytical, until I started seeing the rise of the DLC, and when I found myself being like, I remember back in the day when expansion packs were a thing, and we actually got full fucking content instead of stripped off content and everything else. That's when I started becoming, because, you know, I'm sounding like that old grumpy ass grandpa gamer who, you know, remembers the good old days and shit. So that's when I really started being real analytical about the market and everything else. So
I would say my shift. I remember when I was getting out of the army and I was med boarding, and I had so much more time on my hands to actually play video games, and I was playing stuff with my buddies, my group, you know, like you get on, you'd always hop into like voice chat together no matter what you were doing. Oh, hey, what's up, man? Hey, what's up? What are you doing today? Hey, man. You know, and then I started like playing more and more, and then I started getting bored with the multiplayer games I was already playing. I think at that point it was Destiny, then Elder Scrolls Online on PlayStation. So then I started dipping my toe into story games. I was like, well, I haven't really delved into those. And I would say that's when I had more time, and then I started thinking about, why is this boring me? Like, why does this thing bother me here, instead of just being a whiny little bitch about it, you know, like, let me figure out why, so I have a reason why this bothers me, you know, or like why I like this versus this. I'd say about around then is when I started getting more into that.
Yeah.
And that was mainly because of single player games, not multiplayers, that I started getting into analyzing games, because they're so different. So.
And you know, I guess it's when I started figuring out that I actually started attracting an audience who actually shit with what I thought. I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I guess being a content creator, because people actually, for some reason, you guys like seeing me play games and you like hearing my asshole opinion, somehow matters to you. And I'm like, well, then I guess I better give it. So here we are.
Yeah. How do you feel about this game? Don't want to talk about it. What do you think this is? Do you think this is a stream or something? What the fuck's wrong with you?
Yeah. It's just Jesus fucking.
Yes, he is actually. He's actually a millionaire, but he masquerades as a normal streamer. Unbeknownst to us, he actually owned all of this and sold it to Amazon. So. No comment.
I can just think of 10 million other things I'd be doing. I'd be doing streams right now, like my out there, be doing fucking IRL streams on a cruise ship, just walking through and shit. But that was the case. Hey, Red, I like your asshole opinion.
Dad.
Let's see here.
What are your current fitness goals? Was the next one?
With me, I'm blasting through it. Mine is to get my run times to where they were when I was 25 years. When I was 25 years old, I was running 6 miles and laughing, and then, you know, get more aesthetic, really. You know, And to do that, I've had to make sacrifice. I actually like eating healthy, which is interesting. I never thought I would, but you know, the trick is finding healthy that you actually enjoy, and then just eating the piss out of that. And you'd be surprised what actually is healthy, like steak, eggs, chicken. I'm a carnivore, so it's easy for me. You know, you can actually eat those. It's just stuff like that. Just finding healthy food you actually like to eat. I like if you put rice in a. I'm good. So, and then understanding.
I mean, I pretty much live off rice. So,
my big thing was I enjoyed a lot. And the biggest thing that caused a dramatic shift in me was actually cutting back on alcohol, because we can get into the whole science of it, but basically the instant that you drink alcohol, you instantly stop burning fat, and your body goes into metabolism mode of metabolizing the alcohol. So anything you eat while drinking pretty much gets stored as fat. So that's why when you see me, like if I have a beer or if I decide to delve into bourbon or whatever, like I've stopped eating usually an hour beforehand, at least. So
pizza and beer bad.
No, anything with alcohol is bad. Like you should eat, wait, then drink, and as soon as you drink, you're done eating. That's the trick. So that was the thing with me, but then again, I had to cut back on that. Like I think you remember, I think I was polishing a fifth off every 3 days and then going out and buying another one. I would drink every fucking day. So it was bad. It was bad. So just stopping bad habits is really what it is. But you can bet your ass, like I'm still going to enjoy my spirits, man. You can't take my bourbon from me. You can't do it. So
I was making sure I didn't miss anything here.
We'll probably missed a bunch of shit, but
yeah. So we've been in conversation mode.
Well,
what's up, Soul? How you doing?
I know Nade's been back on that fucking bandwagon. Not bandwagon,
yeah,
but back on that grind.
Yeah, I've been working out again. It's different for me than normal people. Justin's not normal people either.
No, I'm insane. I got tell people to tell me to slow down all the time. I'm just like, fuck you. Oh, you're not 21 anymore. Why you rucking with an 80-pound ruck? Because I can still fucking do it.
Yeah. Well, I can hurt later.
And you do, but it's okay.
Yeah. I can hurt later. Doesn't fucking matter. Like, for example, well, with my issues and fitness stuff, is I do want to get back into losing weight. And now that it's just me, I don't have to worry about being a grumpy fucking asshole because I'm causing myself tons of pain, whatever. So that works, Every time I try before.
We gonna get into that? We gonna get into that? We gonna do that? We gonna do this? We gonna talk about it?
The grumpy asshole thing?
Yeah. Are we turning the filter off? Huh?
Yeah. I mean, why not? He asked us a serious question. I'm answering it seriously.
A lot of backdoor conversations about to be broadcasted live. Okay.
I mean, shit. I think yesterday. I was playing. I got home from the gym and I was playing with Paladin and Doc and somebody else, but I was just fucking pissed, man. Things agitated me, but whatever. But yeah, I've been getting back into working out. I want to lose weight. A big problem I had was talking about that metabolizing thing. It wasn't alcohol. Well, it probably didn't help. I was drinking a fuck ton of alcohol. Stress. Also, the medication they were giving me was doing that exact thing. Where it was turning, it wasn't until I saw a specialist about it that it was turning most of what I ate and storing it instead of metabolizing.
You were a big boy.
Yeah,
you were a big boy.
I was a big boy. If I didn't have to block out everything else, I have my retired ID, and I'm a fat fuck. Like my face is like just this round thing, and I'm just like.
And I saw some pictures of me too. I was a big boy too.
Yeah. And I've lost about 50 pounds since then.
30. I got 30.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I was a big guy. And I'm getting there. I gotta buy a new belt soon. Since I've been working out again. I can't do running. I tried that the other day. My legs still aren't okay with that.
Are you heel striking? Or are you mid stepping?
Heel striking?
When you run, and this is something that I've figured out, are you landing on your heel and then rolling, or are you mid-step striking or toe striking, which is what you should be doing to save your fucking knees?
Judging by the wear on my shoes, it's more of the front.
Okay, that's good. You know, you strike with the heel, you're gonna fuck your, because you're
here? They are in here.
You're literally breaking yourself, which is sending kinetic energy up and down your leg when you should be landing and pushing off.
So these shoes are old as fuck. If you guys remember when I think these are Reeboks, when Reeboks came out with the Flex shoe. These are suede, by the way.
Oh, that's nice.
I fucking love these. I still use them, even though, but like, yeah, this is the type of runner I am. Like, this is barely worn down, but like the front, the front used to be as tall as these, so it's pretty fucking worn out.
Yep.
It's just more of the because I know that's one knee more than the other. That's the one I have shrapnel in the joint. And I'm still not happy about that, but I can do the bike. So I did. I hit 25 miles in like 55 minutes about there yesterday. I mean, it hurt like fuck, but I fucking did that. I'm like, God damn it. I mean, I know I'm sitting down the entire time and I'm kicking my legs like a kid throwing a temper tantrum, but God damn it, I fucking got it. So as far as goals, to answer that question,
my actual fitness goal is to, and I'm so excited because I ran 4.5 miles Tuesday, and now my four-pack freaking aesthetics are coming back in again. Now if I get to 6, great. But I'll take my 4-pack. All right, I'll take it. So getting rid of the surfboard, get some fucking bump in there, fine. But
yeah.
Now if I would if I get super strict on my diet, it'll start coming in. Yeah, Nate was over there telling me he did 25 miles on the bike and he was dead, and I was just like, well, that's getting back in there.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, fuck yeah. But it feels good. I love that suck, dude.
Yeah.
Fucking love that suck, man. So fucking much. Oh my god. I missed it. I miss it, man.
Ooh, incline
There's
treadmill.
Definitely some masochism about it.
How could she run on her heel on an incline treadmill?
Wait, so she was doing this uphill? Like, that's
wow.
the only way I can see doing it with your feet is you have to do this, right? Like, oh man, what's that spinny thing that's all shoes? Like that.
Oh man.
The wheel that's made of shoes, just like that. That's how you run.
Yeah.
That's the only way I could see doing
that. Favorite fruit? Orange. Oranges. Oh, it's always oranges. Always been oranges. Always gonna be orange.
Oranges are amazing.
Oranges.
Dude, all right. Think about this. Oranges are something of nature, but they are packaged like in a Ziploc bag, kind of. You know, they got their own packaging on them to keep them nice. Also, they're individually sliced up for you in little pieces inside, with pieces inside of that. That's fucking nuts. That's ridiculous. One of the reasons why I like oranges is because you can pick it apart without, like going eating an apple and you get all up in your fucking gums and bleed and blah blah blah. But
what?
That doesn't happen when you eat an apple. All right, just me then. Okay.
Yeah.
Just me.
Yeah. I mean, Granny Smith. I don't know. I never bit into an apple that fucked my gums up like that. Damn. What kind of apples are you eating, bud?
I don't know.
You got the grunt style apples? Fuck.
Is that a rock? No, it's an apple, Sarge. Goddamn right, man. Or whatever. Maybe I just need to let them get a little more ripe. I don't know. Whatever. That's a separate conversation. But yeah, I would say, I like the cuties more than a full orange.
Oh man, no, got to be the full fucking orange. The little cuties are just.
No.
What the fuck am I just want to like. It's like a fucking, I don't know, ping pong ball.
Exactly, dude. You can take off the shell. You can eat the whole fucking thing in one go. That's what I like about it. Makes me feel like a giant eating it. Like, my little orange. Eat the orange in one bite. Oh, yes.
Are you an Italian giant?
Yes, Italian giant. Yes,
Yeah.
that's what I do.
What do we make sure we're on the same page? I don't even know. That's not even
heavy
Italian anymore.
bubbles.
What do we do? Heavy bubbles. Yes. What if you can't drink it? You die.
What was the other one? What if I bought other things? Don't buy other
Don't
stuff.
buy
or
other
what?
stuff. Fucking stupid. Oh god.
What else do we have in here as far as questions?
Thoughts
for TV
on
and gaming?
thoughts on built-in tournament setups in game like ROE EFT. Built-in tournament setups, as in if games did them, or games that you currently do them, or
Call of Duty does it.
yeah.
They have built-in tournament and they have events, and I think Overwatch does it too. Yeah,
Like
I know Call of
StarCraft,
Duty does it.
StarCraft 2 definitely does it.
yeah. Well, like an in-game thing. You're talking about in-game thing where it's like you see up in the corner like tournament coming up. Sign up in-game to be in it, and then play it here. Is that what you're saying? I'm assuming. I would love to see that for Destiny, dude.
I guess. Fuck yeah, dude. I'd fucking yeah. I mean,
locked loadouts or set loadouts, no supers.
more of the games have like a tournament to sign up for and play at particular times. Okay, are you stating that more games have that typical setup, and this is contrary to that? Or are you saying that I'm trying to decipher this question
is
properly?
Run by the game company itself versus third-party stuff, like what Justin was sponsoring for Fight Night and stuff or whatever?
Yeah, you're talking more having in-game announcements and shit.
More are having okay, like Call of Duty is doing and stuff like that. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, it localizes it, dude. It's one less place to fucking go. It makes it accessible to anyone.
I do like it. I do like that because it means it's kind of being a push towards that, and without having to use third-party stuff. I haven't actually done one of those though, so it's kind of hard for me to give a really accurate assessment on how I feel about it when I haven't done one. So I guess in order to fully answer your question, I'm just gonna have to fucking belly up and just do it. So
yeah. Like I have Call of Duty 2 on, not 2. World War II on console, and I saw that was a thing in there.
So I tell you what, when Black Ops 4 drops, and I see the first tournament announcement I'll do it. I'll do that, and then I'll come back and give you an actual fucking like informed answer. So
fuck yeah,
I'll do it.
Yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah. I think United had a question next.
Scrolling up.
How does one be good at Destiny?
Talk to that guy.
Well, first you see here. First, you have to make it a way of life. You see, you have to incorporate it into your everyday. You wake up in the morning and you jack off to some Destiny montages of sniper shots, and then after you've cleaned up after your self, stuff, enjoyment there, then you move on to make some pancakes in the shape of the Destiny symbol. And you just have to embrace it. Every day. Wear the shirts. Eat the food. Only fuck women wearing the shirts.
Why?
It's what you have to do. Because that's how you get good at Destiny. And I'm not good at Destiny, and I haven't been doing it. That's the only answer. That's it. That's the only way.
All right. Well, I'm never gonna be. Yeah, never mind.
I do have a lot of Destiny shit, though. I will say that. So if anybody fucks me, they're gonna be good at Destiny. God damn right. That's a weird way to put that. Mm-hmm.
Any other games you saw at E3 you're excited for? What is Babylon Falls, right?
Yeah. Let me get out my shit, man.
Babylon Falls.
Let me get out my shit. I've got because we streamed
was
it
that the
here.
name of it?
I've got every single thing they announced at fucking E3. So
Sekiro, I'm actually excited for. I like the samurai.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a much different approach.
The era.
Yeah.
I always been kind of enthralled by, the code of Bushido, and how Daido, or the samurai sword, was constructed with the the Kasaki, which is the tip, and the Hamon line, and the full tang, and the Suba, which is the pommel, just the various pieces of just everything that has to do. I like studying warriors.
In there.
I study, like, when I always like studying civilizations because of their war fighting capability. Shocker, right? United States Marines studying war fighting capabilities of civilizations. So, like, I always study other warriors and their cultures, and their ethics, and how they conduct themselves strategically and tactically, everything else. So,
yeah,
that was, I always liked that.
Now that I thought about it, because the thought came into my head about, like, it being a samurai approach to a Dark Souls game, and then I thought about, like, well, it doesn't have gear that you get like a normal Dark Souls game. You don't get gear in it. And, like, like Dark Souls, like, I've got my two-hander, you've got your whatever, and we go and upgrade those, and we get stuff from killing enemies and bosses and stuff like that. They're not doing that in Sekiro. It's just going to be like your set.
Really?
There's going to be no gear progression there, from what I've seen so far. And then I thought, like, I've thought about that before. It was like, I don't really know if I'm okay with that, but I guess if it's fun enough, I don't care, so I wouldn't have to worry about, like, well, my sword's not good enough, or my strength isn't high enough to use this when I'm fighting these enemies. But then I also just now thought about, well, what's the other samurai game that's like Dark Souls that's come out, which is Neo, right? And Neo was all about its fucking gear, like, to an extreme, to the point where that's why I stopped playing it, was because I got to a point in the game, because I was mainly just doing main story stuff, that my gear wasn't high enough. Even though I was out playing the boss to the point where my fucking arms hurt, I still couldn't kill him because my gear wasn't good enough. So I had to go back and grind, and I was like, I don't want to that's not what I want to do in a game like this. I don't want to go grind for gear. That's not. So maybe they're just taking the extreme opposite of that? No grind for gear? Maybe?
It'll be interesting how they do it. I mean, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it yet. I don't know. I've literally have not looked up anything about the game other than what I saw at E3 footage. So all I know is it intrigues the fuck out of me. So I haven't looked up any as far as the gameplay mechanics, gameplay on it, or anything like that. So, but
somewhere in my Discord, Nevik shared a video of a dude that played more gameplay at one of the packs or something.
Yeah.
And that made me want to get it because of that. So
yeah, Doom Eternal.
That was pretty good.
Doom Eternal is on my list. I think Cyberpunk 2077 is on everybody.
Yes.
Death Stranding, because Hideo, and I'm intrigued by it.
Do you know anybody with a PlayStation?
I might know somebody.
Okay, because I think, isn't it PlayStation only?
I don't know. Haven't heard that announcement.
I think it's going to be an exclusive. I'm not sure on that. Cyberpunk's everybody. Yeah, obviously. Yeah.
I don't know what Ghost of Tsushima is, but I'm very intrigued. Halo Infinite, I don't have anything on, but as far as me, it's definitely Doom Eternal, Cyberpunk, and Death Stranding. And that Babylon Falls, or whatever the hell it was called.
Yeah,
I think that was.
Yeah, it was like, what is this? I want
that
to know
was
more.
on.
I want to see it. I want to play it.
What was that? And what was that announced? Was that on E3?
I think it was under the PC one or something. Yeah, it was at E3, and they just did. It was Square Enix's thing.
Yeah, Babylon
2019, it's coming out, and they just showed like a little bit about it, and I was like, I want this. Yeah, I want this. Well, they didn't say anything at E3 specifically, Paladin. Paladin says Borderlands 3 hype for next fall. I know I'm optimistically expecting a teaser after New Year's. I mean, that would be great, obviously, if it's good, as long as it's not like the pre-sequel again. I mean, I'll still play it, but did you play all the Borderlands games?
Yep. Oh yeah.
How'd you? I mean, do you have the same feelings about the pre-sequel as everybody else?
I didn't. Oh, okay. Let me rephrase. I did not play the pre-sequel. I don't really know if I consider that part of it or not. I fell in love with Borderlands. I think Borderlands 1 pretty hard because I think we went and got a midnight release of a physical copy of it on an Xbox 360, and we no-lifed it until I hit level 50 in like 2 days.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Yeah, because we loved it. It was a couch co-op game that we fucking, my buddy and I think we were in fucking, I don't remember, high school or college at the time. I don't remember, but it was good shit. That was a great co-op.
I mean, those were some of the few games, even when I was younger, that was a story game that I had to play. I was like, God, they're so good. They're just so fucking good. They're so funny. And we're going to make this a thing where when we get to the questions part, we're going to pull up the episode from last week so that every week when we do Talking Guns, it's going to turn into this fucking vortex of every, you know what I mean? So like, it's like, see here, we're talking guns, but then it'll be Talking Guns, watching Talking Guns, watching Talking Guns.
Is that what you're doing?
Yeah, that's what you're going to do.
I'm seeing what you're doing right now. This is when I was.
Yeah, it's going to be fucking trippy.
I was drinking. What was I drinking? I think I had Elijah Craig mixed with. I had Elijah Craig, which I usually don't mix my bourbons, but I wanted to. I wanted to mix that day, so I had Elijah Craig. I think with Diet Dr Pepper, what I was drinking. So.
Oh, okay. Kahuna answered the Ghost of Tsushima. That was the one that was
drinking water.
That was the one that was you played the samurai and you had to end up fighting your friend that sold you out and underneath the cherry blossom tree, and the Mongols were slowly invading in the background. Do you remember seeing that?
Now I'm fucking intrigued.
It was pretty fucking cool. It was a really fucking cool. Like the background was epic as shit, and it looked really sick. And I'm excited to see more about it.
Ghosts of Tsushima. Like now, I want sashimi. Like I want
sashimi.
Sashimi.
Let's all go out for sushi after this. Let's do it. Everybody, come on, guys. Let's go. We'll all get in a group chat thing and just sit together while we eat sushi.
Oh,
in
okay.
Discord or something.
This is okay. All right. I'm liking the vibe. All right, cool. Good to go.
I recommend checking out the video.
Yeah.
I think it was about maybe 5 minutes or so, but it was pretty fucking good if you guys haven't seen it yet. I mean, they did a great job of making it like, I want to know more. Oh, I want to know more.
I don't think anybody gets the concept of Death Stranding. I think that's kind of the.
Yeah, I don't even think Hideo Kojima gets the concept of this.
Or he does have the concept. He's just not gonna let anybody fucking know. He's gonna make fucking think about it.
Not even the guys making the game know what it's.
Yeah.
He hasn't even told them. That's what I feel. That's how I feel about it.
All I know is
I'm
intrigued as fuck enough to be hype about it.
Yeah. And that's the product they're selling, I feel like, is a game that you have no idea what the fuck it is, so you need to play it to find out.
Nope.
And if anybody, for the rest of time, I've seen this quite a bit, says they would like to actually see gameplay of Death Stranding, you can tell that fuckstick that the trailers were all gameplay. So there you go. Because I've seen it a lot. People have been like, man, I want to actually see gameplay. Like, dude, that was gameplay. Wait, what? Yeah, there you go.
Was there another question after that? I think I missed anything.
Well, there was like, what else are we excited about? Well, Tomb Raider's already out, and that seems to be really awesome.
Okay, sure.
I don't know, man. I've got too many fucking games already, dude. And I'm just, it's a constant battle. Like, I've got like over 300 games on Steam now, I think, or something.
I've just accepted the fact I'm not going to get to them.
Yeah, there's too many games. Unless I actually stuck to my variety regimen where I only played variety games and I wouldn't play games like Destiny or anything like that. Like, nope, sorry, can't play that because that's a just multiplayer game. I need to get to my single players. That's the only way I'd be able to try to keep up. And even then I couldn't. Even when I used to do only that, when I used to stream variety games, I couldn't keep up. And I tried, and I would stream all the fucking time. So it's just, I don't know, can't be done. It can't be done. It just can't.
Yeah, I just figure it's like as long as I'm enjoying the fucking time, I don't think I have to beat a game, because otherwise I'm just gonna power through it like Fallout 1.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
So that's why I made the executive decision, just like, no, I want to actually play the game. And if, I don't want to have to. I don't want to have to speed run through Fallout 2 like I did Fallout 1 and miss all. Then you're not getting an actual experience of what the early games are. You're just seeing me progress to the end. And it's like, okay, that's cool. Not. So
yeah. Speaking of doing that, I was watching a video because I had been thinking about eventually getting back into Skyrim because I know I never did everything in Skyrim. I went and watched a video today about the things that you didn't know could happen in Skyrim. And it was like quest steps that were not obvious based on choices you could make and stuff you'd actually get from it. And I was watching that and I was like, huh, there's actually quite a fucking bit that like you just wouldn't know to do because it's a game. But if you did do it, so Fallout, like I'm watching you play Fallout, like you played it in a different order and how that presented itself in a different way for you because you kind of like mainlined it versus delved into every single corner the game lets you go into and then went main story.
Yeah, and that affects the fucking ending and storyline as well. So, damn.
Exactly, Soul. Yeah, that's kind of like what was in the video there. I was like, what the hell? That's cool. I didn't know that. Shit. Hell yeah. So did we have any other questions here? I'm getting hungry.
I'm not.
E3.
Actually, I'm starting to wake up, which is a good thing. I'm gonna need to take my tries in a minute, though. Talking. Jesus.
No, we can't do that, Big Head. We can't stay together in a BR game. That's impossible.
Oh yeah, we were there earlier today, and just yeah, that's why. Like I brought back my earlier point. When I'm live streaming, there's just people I won't play with, and when I'm not, I'll play with anybody, just about. So.
Yeah, nothing personal. I just care maybe a little bit more now about what I'm putting out here.
Nope.
Because, like we were asked last week, it was something about streaming and how we like it and where we've come and stuff like that. I am at a point in my life, especially with everything that's happened this year, that I don't want to go another 3 years the same I have. I don't want to. I consider myself an ambitious person. And I have things that I want. And the vision I've always had for my streaming and what I want to do with it. I'm not saying that I'm not happy with what it is now, but you know, that there have been choices I've made over time that were not making it go that way. You know what I mean? I don't know if you've sat down and thought about stuff like that, Justin. I'm assuming kind of like what you're going to be doing on stream kind of touches into that versus off stream.
You figure out more, kind of like even just this prime example, like the first TG we did was a lot more energetic, and I was a lot more vibrant, and then this one I'm delving into a lot more deeper subjects and stuff because I'm tired, but I'm still want to put on something. So now we're talking a little bit more about deeper thought processes and other things, as opposed to being vibrant. So it's like it's just content's going to change. Not every TG episode either. I've determined now kind of I found my niche, and I know I can always tap into that niche and harness that niche to, if all else fucking fails, I've always got this fallback that's always going to forever be mine because I can deliver something that no one else can. So, but I don't want to be restricted to that. So you do on top of, you know, the whole Jungian psychology thing that you and I have discussed and everything else, finding more about yourself, and, you know, that kind of helps to find out what kind of content that you not only enjoy but other people like seeing you do because you're enjoying it, and you give a perspective or you get involved into it at a level that is uniquely yours, I guess, to say, if that any of what I fucking just said made sense.
Yeah, it made sense. Well, it made sense to me. I don't know about everybody else,
but it's
because it's also from the point of view of a streamer. You know, a lot of that stuff.
Yeah,
so.
It's a matter of wow, am I missing shit? No, I'm not. I'm seeing scrolling chat, and I realize that's a chat from the past TG episode.
Yeah, it's a little trippy.
But it's just figuring out what you need to do, and figuring out, like, I know that I want to do. I want to do a bunch of production value increases, but at the same time, it's like, what's most important is having crystal clear video and audio. Like, the production pieces will naturally fall into place based upon, you know, what you can. It's not about having cool ass transitions. It's about making sure your video and audio quality are of primary importance. If you have that, the rest of it's going to fall into place as needed. So
yeah,
you
want to attract people that also look at those things too. People that care about details, like you.
You know,
right?
and my biggest thing is also figuring out that you need to kind of need to up. I always say, let your freak flag fly, and I obviously don't have a fucking problem doing that. But also, it's be willing to, like, I don't know, you can open up about your personal life and shit too, you know, and just kind of put it all out there, and that's kind of helps you connect with people. So, and it's not about the viewer count numbers; it's about who those people are that show up. So
yeah.
And that's naturally going to gravitate towards something, you know. So, like, bringing out my ballistic helmet, apparently, which I did last episode.
Well, one thing I do like about streaming is, say, like, when I first started, I didn't know the things I know now. So, like, learning those things, and it's always been something that I can keep learning more about. Like, for example, video editing. For example, learning how to do, like, making all this shit, you know, like making the overlays and making, like, how to set up Justin and myself being on stream together. Like, well, dude, we should totally do that, you know, and then like actually figuring out how to do that. And then that's what I mean. But, like, this is where I want to be 3 years from now. I want to be, I don't even, you know, I don't know exactly what that's going to be yet. I have, like, what my want to be as a streamer, but, like, what that's going to look like, I'm want to see where that goes. You know, like, will I be the same setup kind of thing or what have you? I would love to see fucking TG be something that we actually do in an office. That would be sick. It'd be amazing. We invite people over. Oh my god, that'd be amazing. Like Giant Bomb stuff where they have an office. And I would love to take TG, like, we go to fucking cons and stuff and get to go backstage with devs and sit down and talk, and that would be fucking awesome, dude.
Yeah, this is merely the beginning of merely the fucking beginning. There's a lot more planned for this. I had a Memorial Day video idea. I think I'm gonna put that in.
I remember you telling me about that. Yeah, it's hush hush what it's about though.
We're not gonna. Yeah.
Yep.
So, just all kinds of ways to push the envelope. Yeah, you're fucking late to the party there, buddy. But all kinds of things to to push the envelope and shit. So always expanding. Never want to get stale and stagnant. Like, I don't ever really get comfortable. Like, I set something up, even if something's working. And like, I'm just like, well, I've had that same intro screen for, like, the past 6 months. I kind of want to fucking change it just to add some fucking variety. Like, what can I do that's better? You know, just
makes it different for me too. You know, like the streamer. Like it makes so I'm not doing the same thing every day. I have something new.
You know, and there's actually a lot of brilliance and simplicity as well. Like I think a lot of people always want to try to go overboard with shit, and then it ends up biting them in the fucking ass because they want to go too overboard with it. And it's like you don't really have to, especially if it's going to be that small of a fucking piece. But if you can do it, do it.
Yeah.
Like I said, learning that really, it's nobody is coming to your stream because you got a cool ass break screen, bro. Okay.
Yeah.
You know, because your people are gonna see the break screen maybe like 10 minutes in. You know, like that's gonna be 10 minutes of your fucking 4-hour stream. What's gonna be the selling point?
If they're gonna watch your VODs, they skip that.
Yeah. What's gonna be the selling point is your face and what you're playing, and that's gonna be the meat of your content. So make sure your video is good and make sure your audio is good, and that's all you fucking gotta get. You're good. That's the
doesn't mean you can't have a cool break screen though.
I mean, I'm all about cool break
like
screens.
Doomslayer. Doesn't mean you can't do that.
Oh yeah, you can do some unique cool shit. I'm just saying, yeah, dancing head.
See, that's the only reason why Dirk's around now. But he's an anomaly, so it's because of the break screen. So.
No one says you can't do cool, unique things, but look, okay, was that super complicated for you to do though? Or you just like, I want a dancing head. How do I do that? Whoop, and then you did it, right? Okay, you know.
The dancing one was more of like, I want to do this, and then figuring out how to do it, and it took me maybe about 2 hours.
You know, it wasn't like you had to pull through and go to like, you know, go to 3ds Max and then incorporate the 3ds Max animation into your, you know, Sony Vegas.
It was all in Adobe Premiere Pro.
And then create a loop and, you know, do all that stuff and then put JRD7 will return and then put that on a fucking, you know, Vegas thing and spend 6 hours of work doing, yeah.
No, I get you. But you know what's fun is figuring that shit out. I like it. You know, like, how do I do this? All right, I'm gonna fucking do it. It's fun. It's good shit.
But yeah.
All right. We're almost at 3 hours.
Yep.
There's always next week.
Yep. Mm-hmm. And I want to like, and I'll talk with Nate about this too. I don't want to just do TG episodes just to do them, right? I want to be able to have something of substance every week to talk about. Like if there's a dead fucking week, we'll always have something to talk about because Nate and I don't know, we don't shut the fuck up, I guess. But it might not necessarily be about gaming. So like if there's nothing good going on in gaming right now, we won't even talk gaming. So yeah, we might be a completely different subject matter. Because I don't
a gaming stream instead.
You know, or it might be that, or you know, we might talk about just streaming in general, or we might just talk about whatever the fuck, you know, plans and whatnot. So I don't want this to be like, well, this week in gaming we've got a roguelike shooter and it's a top-down 2-dimensional fun playhouse, and this week we've also got the release of My Little Pony 3D XL Super Boobs.
Hey guys.
Oh, and another,
Did you know that NVIDIA has new drivers if you mouse down into the bottom corner.
Yeah, it's like I'm like fuck all that. If that's the way it's gonna be, we're not even gonna talk about that episode. Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
So,
like, for example, the news stuff we had today was more of like, I mean, I know you're not saying, it's just like that was news that I wanted to fucking talk about.
Yeah.
We should have stuff like that.
You know,
especially for the next coming weeks, we should have quite a bit going on with games.
Oh yeah. So I mean, Visage was a big one. That was a big one for me. Yeah. That was like,
that was sick. Yeah. I got into that just watching it with no audio and you talking about it. That was like, what?
Yeah. That game was fucking like I'm about to do it again here. But that was my big ticket item right there. So next week I already tell you. Next week, I can guarantee I already know, like, I don't know, man. We might have to cancel a TG episode next week just because of the day it's on.
Yeah, we could always do it Saturday or whatever.
I mean, I'm just letting you know, next week is October 12th, and Black Ops 4 releases on October 12th. So,
Yeah.
what do you think I'm going to talk about? So,
oh my God, brownies and neckbeards. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Like I can't. Like I don't understand why you want to talk about. Like I can't stand this right. Blade it. You know.
I need to shave it again. It gets so like anything below here.
It's just disgusting. Like I'm sorry. I like looking fresh. You know. I want to look.
Well, I know that I've been pretty scraggly with this mountain man with his beard here.
Well, you know, it's not like well when you do that. I mean, fucking okay, Goku. I mean, Yokozuna.
You are dishonor my family.
God.
Or I could.
Oh
man. I think the starfish that I can do with it too. Yeah. There we go.
Stop.
This is how I should always do my beard.
Just.
These are his legs. He walks. Hi, how you doing? And this is his really big body that's just a head. This is just me.
Fucking Jesus Christ, I can't take you.
Okay, so I am the Nade Face. I am the same on everything. You can check out my Twitch where you are right fucking now, or you know, the Nade Face. Yeah, I'm playing a lot of Destiny lately. I think I need to start diversifying, man. I don't want to get burnt out on it. It's too good. I don't want to. I got to start adding other stuff into the mix. Because I know I'm going to. I know I'm going to get burnt out on Destiny.
If you'd have showed up like 3 hours ago, you would have known we did news. But yeah.
You can always check out the VOD. It's only 3 hours long. There you go. It's only 2 hours and 40 minutes because you got the last 20 minutes of it. So boom, there you go.
Yeah.
And you can always. Nice thing about Twitch is you can do speeds. So you can. When I like to catch up on VODs, I'll admit I actually up the speed because I can't sit. You know, I'm not gonna be able to sit there for 6 hours. So I'll up the speed. You know, talk faster, but I can catch up on stuff. So yeah, Nade Face. We got Justin here. If you want to do your thing.
Oh, you want me to self promote right now? Hi, I'm Justin 87. What?
And then I'll ban you.
Oh, well, yeah, okay.
I'm just kidding.
But Justin 87. If you guys like seeing an opinionated fuck talk about life, give his not politically correct opinion about everything, and rough and tumble, and occasionally have me spit into a cup because I do Copenhagen, and occasionally drink, and make fun of people who try to troll me, then you can go ahead and find me up there if you so desire. But yeah, that's me. I don't know why Divinity's still on there, but
we'll make a new one. I just don't know what we want to do with it yet. I don't know.
Do another playthrough.
I don't know what I want this screen to be yet. I don't know. Because I want our links on there, but I don't know. I don't know. We're still figuring out the branding visual for all this stuff. I just kind of made a bunch of shit for it, like what it looks like. So
you want to play Divinity again?
I'd rather get into 2 if we're gonna do that.
Oh, God,
when it's on sale.
God, really? Is it?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, I'll get it when it's on sale. I'll try it.
Oh God. Yeah. Doom guy holding a nade.
Holding nades, nads.
Nades, ripping them off. What? Oh.
All right. Okay. Well, thank you all very much. See you guys maybe next week. We'll see. Thank you all for hanging out. You all have a great one.
Bye, guys.